Hey, it's Dadman Walking 55 with the slow computer from our secret undisclosed base tonight. So welcome in. How are you doing? We're only on the YouTube side tonight. You guys are, let's see, hold on a second. Priorities got somebody here in back channel. So, by the way, let me go ahead and introduce the man of the hour, the man who I might as well not be here because you all come for this butthead anyway. His name is Hungry for Naughty whatever it is. Hey, Hungry for Naughty not whatevers. Come on, load up. Damn this computer.
Hey, look, I came up instantly. It's slow on your side, but it's doing fine for the chat.
Well,
and
cool.
hello to you, my good friend. Hello to Emily and the Retrievers. Hello to the delightful and naughty Tina. Hello to Fallout Dave. And hello to anybody who is lurking. We appreciate the lurkers as much as we appreciate the speakers. You are counted, you are valued, you are beloved. How's that for an intro?
That's an intro. I'm going to turn it to you. I'm going to just turn the show over to you.
No, come on, man. I haven't been on with you for a while. I had to show up and put in some effort. Oh, damn it. No. Hello, Bucky. Wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you. Oh, thank God you're back.
Yes, I know. We miss Bucky. But hey, yes, good luck to get the kids put down tonight. So, me and the kids are desperately hoping to go to bed. Also, stop drowning hungry. It worries me. Send beaver tranquilizers. Hungry,
well, you know, Bucky, I'm not
going
to get too naughty tonight, but a beaver tranquilizer in my language and for my generation meant something very different back in the 1980s. I'm still PG-13 because I cloaked that. I coded that statement. But a beaver tranquilizer does help a man fall asleep, Bucky. That's a naughty joke for the naughty dragon.
No, explain it to us, Hungry. I don't know what you mean about a beaver tranquilizer. Please tell us. Huh?
No, I had to make that joke to defy YouTube because backstage, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about how the whole YouTube culture is changing and it's messing things up. So I have to mess with YouTube.
Why did you mention that? Because you know they have this little track thing where you're not supposed to say the F word within much of the start of a stream, and you're really testing me, Hungry.
I did not use the F word.
No, me. I'm talking about me. Howdy, Fallout Dave. Well, I mean, you skip you. Well, I guess it's typical for the channel. Here, the women rule the channel. The guys, yeah. But hey, Fallout Dave, welcome. The great Tina. Hello.
We are just a male harem for the women. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Have fun.
Let's see. All right. No, I'm not in the bathroom. Well, okay, I can go to the bathroom. That's fine with that. Of course, Bucky talking about she's quoting me too much on this one. Damn it. There you go.
Yeah.
But you got to quit drowning. So let's say hi to everybody. B from O is here. Hello. Good to see you. So the 1800s. Yeah, really.
Yeah. Oh, God, I feel like I'm living in the 1800s. And you know what, Bucky? I am sick of nearly drowning, too.
Yeah.
I love water, Bucky, but I am sick of this crap.
Well, congratulations, Emily. Hey, and Putin's cat, yes, on a Tuesday. Dude, I'm telling you, everything is random as I feel like it. Hungry Biatch decided to wake up and communicate in time, so we went early tonight. It's part of my plan to catch everybody off guard, you know. There goes Dadman again. Anyway, but
right, from now on, you got to call me Biatch, not bitch, because that's actually more entertaining.
Oh.
Biatch is a better word. It's also neuter gender. Nobody can complain to you about being a genderist if you say biatch versus bitch. So that works.
Yeah.
As you wish, Hungry, says Bucky. And Bucky can do the deep voice. We know Bucky can do that deep female voice that men love to hear so much.
Well, you know what? We actually, if Bucky turned it up, we could actually read to the kids. We could find a story, right, Hungry?
Yeah.
Not the chat,
Oh my
though. But,
god. Oh my god. That reminds me of something I was going to mention to you. I didn't say backstage. Please, because Ang is a good artist. Okay,
yeah.
don't let Ang see the new Snow White trailer.
Well,
Don't. That's gonna piss
okay.
Ang off.
Well, that's not even art. That's like bathroom toilet paper. That's even like that 99-cent crap. That's wallpaper. Yeah. Bucky, why do you have to leave now? Yeah, I know. So, oh, you don't have some. Oh no, we will not.
Oh no! No!
Listen,
No!
listen.
We'll be good.
We're
We'll
not.
be
No,
good,
we're
Bucky.
not.
We'll be good.
No. I am actually going to read to put them to sleep. Regarding a Capital One credit card, here's what you need to know: earning rewards. Starting on October 17th, you'll earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on purchases everywhere you use your card, including all Wally World locations. You tell me this won't put people to sleep. The only thing that I could do is you know what? Screw it. Freaking this shit. Sorry, Becky. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to do things different. No.
No, you admitted you're a tiny bit in a mood tonight, and so Bucky, we're sorry, but this is probably going to be pushing the PG-13 limit tonight.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to turn a yes. I know. Yes, and we've got to get squirreling again with you, Bucky, very soon, very soon. Well, yeah, but I'm not home to show good, funny auditor memes. I need to do that soon. I need to do that very soon so that we can make fun of the auditors out there. But yeah, it's have you ever read Gatsby Governmental Accounting Standards?
Oh God, I don't even want to know. But do go on. Go.
Yeah. This is how it reads. Important aspects of the fund financial statements. To report additional and detailed information about the primary government, separate fund financial statements should be presented for governmental and proprietary funds. Required governmental fund statements are a balance sheet and a statement of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balances. Required proprietary fund statements are a statement of net assets, a statement of revenues, expenses, and changes in fund net assets, and a statement of cash flows. To allow users to assess the relationship between fund and government-wide financial statements, government should present a summary reconciliation to the government-wide financial statements at the bottom of the fund financial statements or in the accompanying schedule.
Oh, dear, man. Oh, dear. Tina.
Okay. To report additional detailed information about the primary government separate fund financial statements should be presented for government and priority funds. Required governmental fund statements are a balance sheet, a statement of revenues, expenditures, and change of fund balance. Required proprietary fund statements are a statement of net assets, statement of revenue, expenses, change of fund net assets, and a statement of cash flows. To allow users to assess the relationship between fund government-wide financial statements, government should present a summary reconciliation to government-wide financial statements at the bottom of the fund financial statements or in an accompanying schedule.
That is incredibly impressive. Holy
somebody
moly!
Somebody knows Sarbanes-Oxley.
What?
Somebody knows Sarbanes-Oxley there.
Wow, buddy.
Impressive. That is impressive, dude.
But also, what was impressive was how quickly you could read that. I used to be able to read things out loud that quickly. I can't do that anymore. I wish I could. That was really impressive. Like, you remember when we used to have ads in the 80s and the 90s on television, late night television, and people would do the disclaimer at the end. Yeah. Blah, 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 we are not a liability. Blah 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 blah. And I mean, dude, you were reading that as fast as an old time 1930s Southern auctioneer at an auction. That is bloody fantastic. I love that.
Blood doesn't have anything to do with it. It's Southern elbow grease, It's like our friend Agent Atwood and his damn hippie Tesla truck. They call it a freaking truck. He plays it in Fortnite, and we end up blowing up. Stunning and I blow his damn truck up, because it's like, that's not a truck. A Southern man, that's not a truck. That's like like one of those stealth fighters they came out with in the 90s that
Oh
looked like
yeah,
a triangle.
I know.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
And apparently the doors are very sharp. Apparently you can cut yourself on the edges of the doors.
Hey,
So I'm not a fan of that. Not that
Wade.
in my physical state I can drive anyway, but if I did,
Yep.
I would have a truck, but it would be a real truck.
Welcome to Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Joseph On, who we also know as the Old Man Cometh.
Hello, old man cometh. Hello,
Yep.
Joseph.
Exactly.
Hello.
Good to see you again. You know, he got his computer fixed a while back, so because we had missed him for a while. But hey, well, we got 8 people now, so it's all good. Tina, yeah. Hey, wait till I get a straight line depreciation. You know, there's nothing more exciting than that. Wait till I tell you how the schedules have to balance each other and check each other. So,
I actually have I have a quick question for Tina that she can put into the chat. Since Tina is the naughty dragon,
Sci-Fi Nation, welcome. Good to see you.
Hello, Sci-Fi. So, Tina, what is your favorite depiction of a dragon in any movie, TV show, comic book, etc.? Which is your favorite?
Sorry,
the Jeopardy theme, right on.
Yeah, you know, I was looking to shred this stupid thing I was reading from a second ago before the Gatsby 34, and it popped up. Hey, all right, I'll start to be in the shred pile later. So, all right. My goodness, Hungry. So, what have you been up to besides trying to?
Sorry, laughing at Tina. Puff the Magic Dragon. Right on, Tina. Right on. I love that song as a kid. I did.
No, you loved it even more as an older teenager, young adult. You're floating up in a balloon, fly away, high away, up in your big, beautiful balloon.
Oh, look! I mean that song actually. That song you mentioned annoyed the crap out of me. But Puff the Magic Dragon, I loved that song. I could imagine the entire tableau. I could imagine the dragon. I could imagine the people. I could imagine the town. I could imagine everything. Because a beautiful song, when it's basically a ballad, it describes something. It's musical, but it's a short story. And I love those songs. I adore them.
Putin's cat, yes, bacon. Go make
bacon.
Some. Who cares if it smells? Nothing will smell better than having bacon smell in your house. So
I don't mind bacon smell. I'm not eating bacon for 9 months, you know. But
what are you? Have you been pregnant or something?
No, I just been listening to the dang doctors. That's all.
God, don't remind me.
I'll tell you what. Now I'm gonna have bacon this week.
Yeah, I gotta go next week. So,
Peter, Paul, and Mary. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
But he says the Kingston Trio was better than Peter, Paul, and Mary.
I like both. You know what? This will be controversial.
I'm only familiar with PPM though.
Yeah, I hear you, but this will be controversial, and I hope Buddy's not going to hate me for this. But because we know Buddy is the #1 music nerd in our friendship group, right? The #1 musical expert. I actually prefer the second version of Jumping Jack Flash by the Queen of Soul even more than the Rolling Stones version. I love the Rolling Stones version of Jumping Jack Flash, but the Aretha Franklin version, my God, the first time I heard that on the radio gave me goosebumps. Oh, you need to hear that song. That woman sets a house on fire with her voice.
Aretha Franklin does with anything. So
yeah. Oh,
PCT, what if I to me?
Right on. I love the Queen of Soul.
Yeah.
I actually look. I don't want to get into trouble here, but I actually like Aretha Franklin more than James Brown.
No, poor old man. Oh man, the bad news just keeps coming. Where our work closed down and computers still broken.
No. Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
No.
thank you for being here tonight. Hopefully, we can keep some levity and give you a laugh or two along the way. Or if you
Mm.
need sleep, let me know and I'll go back to reading Gatsby 34. Because actually, the parts that I read to you are quite descriptive. I can explain because governmental fund statements are different than proprietary statements. Proprietary statements are like a business type activity, and they
Mm.
show cash flows and stuff where the governments are not based on cash flows. So they have in funds where you have to have unrestricted and restricted funds because you got different tax assessments. Are you there still hungry?
Oh, I'm still there. I
Okay.
was actually listening.
Okay. I was just waiting to hear a body hit the floor.
No, seriously, I started getting interested because I'm very big into the differences of definitions, and you started talking about definition differentials, and so it suddenly became very interesting to me. And I wasn't falling asleep. I was like, yeah, go on, keep going.
That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's well, because basically, governments are like funds. You have restricted, unrestricted. You have major funds, whether there's governmental or there's capital outlay stuff. Depending, you got different funds within like capital projects or
Uh-huh.
restricted and things like that, and they all blend together into what they call the government statewide statements. But there's certain amounts you don't report on governmental states like fixed assets and long-term debt that you do report in preparatory statements, and you have to
Oh,
reconcile the two together so all the numbers come back and match between the government and the preparatory fund statements.
that sounds like a bit of a balancing act.
It is, and you got to make sure you know where the numbers come, they flow through, and you set up the working trial balance properly at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's your accounting lesson for the night, folks.
I appreciate it. In fact,
Yeah.
about 5 days from now, as a credit to you, and I'm not saying this ironically, I'm not saying this sarcastically. I'm probably going to go back to this stream and listen to that explanation again because I really liked it.
Oh, really? Wow, good. Don't tell anybody, then I might have to teach a class again. Ugh.
No, you might have to start a new channel just on auditing. I mean,
Hey,
everybody else has got 5 channels for their main channel, right?
yeah. Oh, hungry. I'm trying to build an audience. I might have one person here. We'll have it as the channel for the insomniacs. Here,
Okay, look,
we should have put this.
you made me laugh too hard. You got to vamp. I got to go pee because you made me laugh too hard.
Wow, I laughed the pee out of you. That's interesting. That's I don't know how to take that. Thanks. You never know. It's just I'm hungry. Yeah, it's fun, folks. Thanks for being with us tonight. There are 80 y'all here hanging out. We're only 20 minutes in. We're just impromptu these days. Of course, next Monday night we will have the 2-year celebration, August 19th. I hope that you can make it there at 8 o'clock, going until I don't know when. We'll be going a while. Also, make sure you plan on being here next Wednesday night. Next Wednesday night, we will be live at 10 p.m. starting our look at college football, specifically the Southeastern Conference. Come join us for my kickoff show. And, could be a little bit different this year. So please join us for that. Looking to have some fun. The mystery guest that we're trying to that I've got as a surprise should be revealed Monday night.
Oh, good.
So let's see. I'm putting this. So I'm putting this in our group chat. I can't put the link, but hey. But yeah, it's looking forward to it, and I hope to make the football shows a little more interesting and for everybody this year. I've always said that they are, but hey.
Well, I'm not a football guy, but the one thing that I said to Clobby, God rest his soul, that he did appreciate, and I think I said it to you too, but I know I said it to Clobby, is one of.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, read, buddies.
Yeah, do you read Accounting, Auditing, and Accountability Journal? I read it for the pictures. Go ahead.
I'm laughing because I don't know if anyone in the chat's going to understand this, but there are some women who work in very very dry careers, like accounting or dentistry, etc. And my God, they're hot. And so when you said you read it for the pictures, I was having flashbacks to some of the people I used to date, and oh my God, they were magnificent women.
Tell us about some of those people you used to date. How about that? Let us know about some of those. What kind of winners did you have?
Well, one of them was actually invited to be a model for Elle magazine back in the 90s. And
Wow.
yeah. But that's not what she wanted to do. What she wanted to do, which is now a bad thing, but back then it was a good thing in the 90s, is she wanted to become a pharmaceutical psychologist professional, meaning making drugs to help other people's psychological health better. But she did not have the money to get into the graduate program, so she was so good looking that she actually had to be a pole dancer in the most successful pole dancing club in Oklahoma City in order to make the money to do the graduate classes. And she was fantastic, and she had a very sexy name, which I'm not going to repeat because she wouldn't want me to do that publicly on YouTube. But she was great, but she respected her deadlines, but she didn't respect mine. So I had to take time off from my work and risk getting fired, but she couldn't take time off from her graduate classes. And I said, look, you don't even have your job yet. You can't even risk getting fired. Why are you asking this out of me? And she said, you call me back to speak for 3 hours, long distance over the phone in the next hour, or we're never talking again. And I said, well, then goodbye. And I hung up and we never talked again.
All right, let's see. There is there accounting centerfolds, some very sexy calculators out there.
Oh yeah. Oh Tina, yes, there are.
There are no so high beams in there. So inhale, JT Kirk.
Hey, JT.
Yes,
hello.
JT, if you don't mind, I've tweeted out the stream. If you could put the stream link in our group chat, in the Dadman and Friends group chat, please do it. I appreciate it. Buddy Hepburn, hey.
Thank you, Citrus.
Hello, Citrus.
Well done.
All right. Lemon pie. All right. So, there you go. Oh, man. Tina, they are called spreadsheets.
Ow.
There you go. Nice job. Lola, L-O-L-A, Lola.
Yeah, the difference, JT, is that Lola, well, at least the woman I was with was born that way. That's all I'm going to say. If you know the history behind the song Lola, then,
tell me the history about the song Lola. It's like a nice Kinks, and then we got Yoda from Weird Al Yankovic. It's a nice family-friendly song.
The whole thing about the song Lola is that Lola was not born with ovaries, if you catch my drift.
No. I'm kidding. We'll move on. We'll move on. So, JT, if you can put that link in the Dadman and Friends so people in the group know. Oh, I know.
I'm still trying to keep the PG-13.
I know you are. And the Kinks are a great band, not to be confused with other type of Kinks. But yes, right, they are a great band. I did come dancing once at on karaoke, but listen, dude, your type of woman is just amazing. It sounds like loads of fun.
Oh, I will not.
You're still a young, sexy, able-bodied guy. You know who I just paired you with today? Who'd be the perfect mate for you?
Who?
She comes from Australia. She got her way paid to Paris, France, and the breakdancing lady from Australia for you.
Oh yeah, she's great. Yeah, she's great. But I say that I say that non sarcastically, but I mean honestly, I have stayed with a woman even if they're not fun. But generally, the women I stay with longest are very fun, very spicy, very humorous.
Well, this lady was
they don't have
spicy.
to.
I mean, she got a 0 in breakdancing. How spicy can you get? But she managed to get Australia to pay her trip to Paris to compete. Then they promptly, I guess, pulled out breakdancing from the Olympic sport for next time.
Oh God. Oh God. I don't even want to talk about the Paris Olympics. I mean, that is just that I can't. I'm going to stay PG-13, so I can't use the term I want to use for the Paris Olympics. But when you have a swimmer,
Stinky River, River.
Wait, when you have someone who has trained for 4 years to get to the Olympics as a swimmer, and they get out of the water, they got to throw up because a piece of human defecation has hit them in the face.
Did that really
Somebody
happen?
has not done their damn job.
Did that really happen this time? I knew
Yes.
the river was polluted. God, no wonder they talked about E. coli problems.
With human waste, with what you sit down to do on the toilet, hit her in the face. And so she didn't stop. She finished the race. She gets out of the water and she just promptly vomits. And you know what? So would I. I'm totally on her side. And she didn't complain. She didn't say anything until people asked her why she threw up. She wasn't going to say anything. She was a professional. She was a champion. She deserved to be at the Olympics. And she deserved to swim in a river with no poop hitting her in the face.
Well, they should quit calling it the Seine and call it the Shits River. Or the Shite River. Yeah, call it the Shite River instead of the Seine. No. Like, I mean, that river was so bad. People knew about the problems with it months and years before, you know.
Oh, years ago.
And, yeah,
the Seine is like
the mayor. I think the mayor was going to do like a dog and pony show swim in it, and then it got canceled.
Oh, well, I mean, the Seine is like a sister river to the Thames in London, and the Thames is notoriously polluted with a lot of awful stuff. You do not swim in the Thames, and you do not swim in the Seine. No, it's not. No, it's pronounced the Thames. Look, I'm just going to say it the way they say it, right?
Okay, but hey, old man had Vegemite. He said it's really good.
Oh, good. I'm glad. So obviously, old man cometh, otherwise known as Joseph, right? He obviously used it correctly. He didn't spread it on an inch thick onto the toast, which is just going to cause you to die. Spreading Vegemite like you spread peanut butter on a sandwich is going to be the end of your life. You're not meant to do it that way.
Nope.
Buddy. Buddy, you know, Snickers, I know Buddy's a bit younger than I am, but Snickers was a nickname for a certain kind of woman that we all wanted to date back in the 90s. If you called a woman a Snickers bar to another guy, they were like, "Oh, nicely done, son."
Oh yeah, the great scene. Who could forget from Caddyshack? You know. And then when he'd sit and it's like the lady passes out and it's like, yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness! So, but that really happened. I watched the Olympics early on as someone I was visiting with Mom, but then I got away from it. You know, I didn't have access to it so much, and then God, all they show on network TV is the boring crap. You know, they don't show like badminton and the jousting stuff. You know, the fencing and stuff like that.
Fencing is an Olympic sport. You know, I haven't seen that for a while, but also, just to back you up, I mean, look, one of the things I have a problem with these Olympics is when somebody has to go through these horrors and hardships. I think back to the Sydney Olympics, because believe it or not, Australia hosted the Olympics. We were very proud of it. And we cleaned up the hell out of everything. We put in so much work to make sure that happened and that happened right. So you know what? France is a bigger country than we are.
Why do you think they want to have it in LA again so they can get an excuse to clean up the streets? Or like Chicago tried that one year so that they could have an excuse to do what everybody else does, But one of the countries that I felt sorry the most for, and folks, make sure you hit that like button, please, and share out the stream. We appreciate the support. And hey, hail to the Comic Relief Crusader. Good to see you tonight.
Hello, CRC. Hello. Good to see you.
We actually had him on that night when your modem went out.
Oh, you mean when I got flooded?
No, I think it was when the modem went out.
Yeah.
It was back, So if you're not battling modems, you're battling Mother Nature. So you got something with the M's, I guess, in your life.
Look, living in this country, you're always battling something. And you're just lucky if it is not battling red tape. Because that is more than the spiders and the snakes. Red tape is what's going to kill you in this country.
More so than a huntsman spider.
Oh yeah, huntsman spiders actually no, they're fine. It's actually the funnel web spider, which is like 1/15 the size of a huntsman. 1/15. The funnel web spider is about the size.
I will do, old man. I will do, old man. So sorry, old man has to go.
It's about the size of a male thumbnail. So you look at your thumbnail. That's about the size of the funnel web spider. That sucker is going to cross the floor 6 feet to bite you. The huntsman is going to run away.
Yeah, as I understand it, Tina. The breakdancing was promptly removed from the future Olympics. So hopefully,
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that, but I mean, there are some things that people think should not be in the Olympics. Like BMX biking, believe it or not, that is an Olympic sport now. I don't know, but it is a very physically demanding sport. But you're looking at 20-year-old guys on bikes designed for 12-year-olds. I can kind of understand the complaint. But it's a very difficult sport. And, if you go, you've seen guys on BMX bikes, dude, they can go 20 feet in the damn air. And if they land wrong, not good. Not good.
Yeah.
Breakdancing is not a sport, says CRC. It wasn't the 80s when you could get the crap beaten out of you for doing it. We're old. We remember the 80s. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're old. We're decrepit.
Yep, absolutely. Oh.
I mean, Dadman and I. I don't even know if Dadman went to the theater to see Rocky, but you remember when Rocky came out in the theater.
What, Rocky and Bullwinkle? Yeah,
no, Rocky. No, Rocky was Sylvester.
I didn't watch that crap. My parents didn't take me to movies. Buddy, I'm going to have to save these pictures for another time because I am at the remote location. But these are a hoot.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Comic Relief Crusader. That's very kind.
Listen, you ought to see these pictures Buddy has that are poking fun at the Australian breakdancer. It's like some people said, at least some people said that hey, she did good. She got her trip to Paris paid for. So,
no, I got no problem with that. If I ever did anything well enough that someone was going to pay to fly me anywhere, anywhere.
In Australia to breakdance, do you have to do that well enough, or is it just?
Oh no! Look, I did not. I wasn't going to get into it until you asked that question.
How did she get to the? How did she beat anybody to get to the Olympics? It's like she paid her way on.
Look, break dancing in Australia became huge as early as 1982. Huge. Everybody was doing it. And some people even tried to make movies out of it. I mean, like, Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, that was released 2 in 1 year in 1984. You had Breakin' and you had Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo right on the back of it. It was like, they didn't wait.
We had people on national television breakdancing. It would. I mean, for some reason, see, if anything involves a physical level of skill, Australians are going to embrace it because they sure as hell can't learn a fucking vocabulary and learn Scrabble words.
You're fined 30 credits for violation of the verbal morality code.
Sorry, I apologize.
Your punishment is you get a free can of Foster's Australian for beer.
Look, it took 35 minutes for me to make my first mistake, so I'm doing okay. And you know what? I'd rather pay $50 than drink one can of Foster's.
Okay, I'll take the money gladly. Thank you.
No, but yeah, you know, I mean, real breakdancing is very, very difficult because you also people don't even realize you've got the difficulty of the movements, but you have to stay in time with the song. And that's just like classic, really good Broadway dancing. I'm sure Tina appreciates this. I mean, real dancing in time to the song is extraordinarily difficult. So I honestly respect breakdancers. I do not necessarily like hip hop music, but I do really like breakdancing because it involves so much originality. It involves so much creativity and coming up with new moves that other people have not done. So I don't want Comic Relief Crusader to think I'm being woke, but it's kind of like a little bit like, you know, comic book art where you're doing what other people have done before you, but you have to add something new. You got to keep the rhythm. You got to get it done on time, baby doll.
By the way, we're up to 662 subscribers now. Yeah,
hey, good.
We've gotten a few the last few days. Oh, my watch time used to be well over 500 hours. Now it's like 318. But hey, folks, it's about quality. It's about quality, not quantity. You know, that's what we say about everything. When me and my friend, you know, Bucky, we play Fortnite. We say when we do one match an hour, we win. Like,
all right.
Yeah, so if we play too often, that takes down our averages for winning. So yeah,
nice one, buddy. Nice.
If I was a break dancer, I'd get Amazon as a cardboard box sponsorship.
Yeah.
No, right.
Oh, hello, Mo.
Men don't want to go, but she won the Internet People's Choice of Me Award. Yes, exactly. Buddy, I'm not going to be able to share those tonight. I just need to, I'll try to remember to do it sometime. So, yes, that's more important to her. Yeah, JT is saying, leave out the grass growing 24-hour stream so we can get those numbers back up. Yeah, that's true. Do that or I make Hungry stay up and not let him sleep for 4 days.
No, Hungry will have a heart attack and you'll be sad because I won't be able to come back. And the women will kill you for that. They will kill you. And yes, Tina, dancing in high heels is an Olympic sport, especially for someone of your height, Tina. Dancing in high heels when you were that tall already, holy moly. And Tina, please don't take this as a flirt. Please don't. But one of my favorite women I ever dated was 5'11" and a half barefoot. And my God, when she was in 4-inch heels, oh my God, and she was on the dance floor. Oh my Lord, my heart was.
Okay, folks. Now implementing parental standards for PG-13. Hungry has been disciplined for 5 minutes in timeout due to too much oh my lording and things like that.
Look, you can't complain about me worshiping the women. You worship.
Yes, I do. Sorry. Yeah, hey, why not? You know, exactly. Hey, but the break dancer is like that Batman. The thing
no!
Trying to pitch horrible.
Oh no! Comic Book Relief Crusaders referring to the new version of the Penguin. No, just say no, as Nancy Reagan said. Just say no.
That just why?
JT.
I can just see Burgess Meredith coming back from the dead to just be like Milton Berle dressed up. You know, just like I was like, why? Why do we do that?
I'm sorry, Tina. I'm sorry. I was just having fond memories of an incredibly
Oh,
wonderful woman in high heels.
yeah. See,
Nancy.
Buddy is right. There was a 3-on-3 half court basketball. It was like a street pickup type of game thing. It was really interesting to watch. Yeah, they still called fouls and stuff like that. It was just, I was kind of like, what's the point when you already have basketball? But is it for the more sucky people that can can only play 3-on-3 or something? It was just, I didn't understand 3-on-3. So
I don't know why B.
yes,
I don't know why B. Promo is saying I did a bad thing. Oh, please explain. B.
no.
Promo.
When I timed you out, when I was kidding,
Oh.
when I put you in the back room, that's all.
Oh, okay. All right.
We need to do a dance with the Australian breakdancer in the halftime shirt for that Super Bowl. Yes. So that is cool. I remember that halftime shirt. I thought they had baseball in at one point, but if they don't, yeah. But hey, we need beer pong in the Olympics. Requires skill. Yeah, that sounds better than ping pong. But my mom refused to watch ping pong. Oh, badminton. I'm like, you back in the 50s, you play badminton in high school. Why not? She did not want to watch badminton.
Oh.
No, it's like
badminton is not a bad game, but it's something I prefer to back before my legs gave out. It's something I prefer to play. It's not something I want to watch.
You know, one of the most interesting one. Well, it's like soccer. There are more goals, but it's a sport I like to watch at times. It just gets kind of stale. Water polo. I love watching water polo when I can stay interested in it. It is very, very interesting. It's and my mom's like watching it, like she's like, "Are they swimming?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're swimming. They're in water above their head." You know. Well, I think badminton is good because anytime you have the word equipment called a shuttlecock in it, then it's a really, really a good thing. So. But hey, wait till we talk college footballs. Then we'll talk more about the Cocks. South Carolina Gamecocks with their mascot, Cocky. So,
well, the other thing about water polo, I don't know if you've ever seen a game that's not televised.
You do not want to talk football.
No, I don't.
I was talking about the damn mascots. Okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say with water polo, sometimes one guy gets really pissed off at someone on the other team and they will wing that ball right at the guy's face. And it goes bang and it's hilarious.
Sashi, welcome. A vote for CPAC.
Hello, Sahi. Hello,
volleyball play. Oh, look at this. CPAC talk roll. A volleyball play with your feet. Oh, that could be cool. Yeah. This is a good one. What do you call the school buses at the University of South Carolina? Shuttlecocks.
That is good. I like that. Well said, JT.
You might see that in one of my SEC streams coming up this year, if I can remember that. But Buddy said baseball was dropped for Paris. It returns for 2028 LA. Wow. I agree with it. Well, good luck, Sashi, before you head to work. Thanks for popping in. Always good to see you. It's day, actually, for Sashi. He's over there on your side of the world, Malaysia. So he's just getting going, yeah. You were going to have to do the around the world New Year's this year,
Oh, dear God.
We're going to have to try that. I need to get more sleep. I need to sleep well the 2 days leading up to it. I need to go in with good rest. I learned this time because look, JT and Dave came and bailed me out because I kept like hungry. Where's hungry? Yeah, once you checked out, you came out. You didn't come in. But you know what? I'd love to have like Bucky with us this year. That'll be somebody new, and different personalities and stuff like that. It was interesting to do. It really was, and I hope we can do it again this year. So. You'll just have to be there Monday night on the 2-year anniversary stream is where I plan to announce who the mystery co-host actually. So I hope that it will provide some excitement and have a lot of fun with everybody. So so CRC said I try to be a good stand-eye for hungry. Oh, wow. We got 11 people in here tonight hanging out with us. Thank y'all for being here
Nice.
tonight. I mean, we're completely improv. We have 45 minutes. I did a 45-minute Fortnite stream earlier. We're at 45 minutes now. Just kind of, folks, as you know, the streams have been really inconsistent. There's a lot of life going on right now, and I stream as I can when I can. And sometimes the late night streams are going to probably be limited going forward, only because of having to get some sleep. But I don't know. I could wake up and be ready to do it. Some crazy Australian says, "Hey, want to stream?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I can sleep at work tomorrow.
You were totally shocked when I was ready to go in 1 minute today.
Yeah, you're beating down my damn door like, be like Bucky's kids, like back and they were trying to get attention, Like, where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? And I'm like, my damn computer is slow here. It takes an hour to boot up. That's why when I stream from here, or go on with somebody, I gotta boot it up 3 hours in advance to make sure it's all running and got its memory enough. Oh, Bucky, if you're still here, CRC is having pierogies for dinner.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
Do you?
I don't have pierogies. I have pasties.
No, stop. I'm talking about pierogies. I'm talking about real food.
Pasties are real food. Cornish pasties are Celtic pierogies.
No, they're what you put on.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. No.
Breast parts.
You said it.
Well, I didn't say the thing. I edited it. But really, they're called pasties?
No, the word pasties for a certain kind of hot pocket meal has been around since the 1700s, long before they were ever used for women on a pole. Okay, pasties, delicious food. Cornish pasties. It's actually pronounced pasties, but people pronounce it pasties, just like vehicle, theater. Yeah, pronunciations vary depending on the region. And oh boy, you still here?
I'm here. I'm listening to you.
But pasties are delicious, and you got the potato in them. You've got a whole bunch of other vegetables. You got a savory filling in them, very much like pierogies. And oftentimes you got a good meat. So you oftentimes have lamb, or if you can afford it, beef, because there were times where people could not have cows on the farm. So you would tend to have lamb more than beef, because even goat meat. Goat meat can be pretty good. You can have goat meat. Goat meat, if prepared properly, is pretty good. So, this is also kind of a Slavic thing.
Look at this crap. Pasty is a meat pastry in the UP.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I've become a Michigander because of JT Kirk and Bucky. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Thank you, JT. So that means you had some Cornish people who made it to Michigan. That's great. Thank you, JT. Yeah. I love the Cornish people. They're beautiful people. Then again, I like the Welsh. So what the hell do I know?
No, all I know is I like myself. That's where I'm going to go with it. So. All right, and bacon and cream cheese filling. Wow, that's interesting. I like the bacon not so much. And what's up, Atwood? How are you tonight?
Hello, Atwood. Great to see you.
Buddy, you're in timeout now. Jeez, you're not supposed to say something like that. Dandy. Hit that like button, y'all. Now, wait. Please do not eat the chat. Okay? Do not eat the chat. Dragons, cease and desist. Do not eat the chat. CRC may sound delicious, but please do not eat the great comic relief crusader. I don't think family would appreciate not having him around anymore.
Well, I don't think comic book relief crusader would mind Tina eating him at all.
Well, he said, "Oh, it is yum." Great, great, CRC. I don't know. Oh, Lemon Pie said, Vegemite, pasties, Vegemite. This is becoming too much.
Yeah, right on, Lemon.
My thighs are thick. I wants to be set on fire now.
Tina, you have several tasks set in place of you for tonight.
Wow.
And we know that Tina is up to the task.
But wait a second, wait. Lemon Pie is now saying, also, CRC called me sweet, getting close to eating chat as well.
Yep.
Golly, dang it. Golly, come on, folks. Leave the chat alone. I've only got 622 subscribers. No, what is it? 566 subscribers. What the hell? I don't know. I'm what 620. Where the hell am I? But let me go to 662 subscribers. There you go. I need all the subscribers. We got 11 people watching. Somebody needs to hit that like button. We're up to 13 or 15. We have 10 likes. So lemon pie for dessert. Wow.
I'm laughing at JT.
CRC, I like drumsticks.
Good. Eat them, boys, Tina. Eat them.
We are still within 13. We're PG-13 because I am talking about physically eating them like you would a piece of fried chicken. That's what I'm talking about. So, Atwood, you keep changing your damn links coming in, and I don't know which one because I got you linked on another one. So there, I figured out how to make it. So you can link anywhere. Oh man, Lemon Pie says they already got pumpkin donuts out in stores.
Oh, wow. Already.
So what are your favorite donuts? In terms of flavor, not necessarily brand, but like what kind of donut do you usually go for?
Well, there are a couple. My first choice will always be a classic New York deli style dark chocolate traditional donut, not the cake, the fluffy kind, where it's very large and the chocolate is very dark and it's kind of a little bit drippy, and that's fantastic. But the jelly filled, the traditional Middle American, Central American, no, that's a different term. I shouldn't use that.
Okay, Tina. It's okay. We were naughty. There's a difference between naughty and crude.
Yeah,
that was naughty and playful, and I'm also being obtusely ignorant to make Hungry laugh since he's the biatch tonight.
I mean, a real good old fashioned 1960. Sorry.
Hello, Terry Rose. Hello,
Terry Rose.
So,
but a traditional jelly filled is fantastic.
Lemon pie. This channel is very gastronomic.
Yes.
Not eating each other was inevitable. Okay, fair point.
Right on.
I agree. I look at the Home Alone creamer out. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, what about the donut? Go ahead. Sorry.
I love the classic dark chocolate. I love the classic cream filled. In America, we don't have it here, which is what's referred to as a bear claw. It's not really a donut; it's really a pastry, but it's sold in donut shops. That's fantastic. And
not to be confused with pasties.
Pasty. Cornish pasty. Pasty.
Patsy's the fall guy,
Yeah, and also a lemon cream eclair is fantastic, which is also sold in donut shops. But a lemon cream donut in any event is great. I tend to prefer the classic fluffy donut dough mix versus the cake donut.
The hills are alive with the sound. I thought you were doing the dough.
Apple fritters are good too. Yes, buddy.
No, I'm going music. I went musical on you, Hungry.
I know.
Do you hate Julie Andrews that much? Do you hate a classic?
I like Julie Andrews. I just don't like that damn movie.
You don't like that music?
I don't like that movie. No, I
saw the favorite meme then that you would like.
My favorite things is one of my favorite songs of all time, and it happens to be in that movie. But I don't like many of the other songs, and I don't like movies about people being victimized by goose steppers from Berlin. I don't.
Right? No. well, I will tell you, I found the great meme that I need to send you sometime when I can find it again.
JT.
I saw
And
that.
Tina.
But listen, but Hungry, here you go. It was, the character Julie Andrews out there on the dancing, spinning
love
on
Julie Andrews, yeah.
Well, but spinning on the mountain there, like singing the music, and then right behind her is Gojira, just peeking over the eyes right at her.
I'm imagining. I'm not seeing that. I'm imagining it now, and it's hilarious.
Yes, it is. It is. It was. I had to send that. I just was busy the other day when I saw it. So, Sarah C says blueberry fritters. Terry Rose says I miss the McDonald's hot apple pies served at surface temperature mercury. I miss the. I miss Hungry. Hold on! Don't read ahead, damn it! Get back.
I'm not. I'm laughing at what you have on the screen, you bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Richard, you're using new names tonight. Anyway, I miss the cherry pies. I never liked apple, but their damn cherry pies were really good.
The cherry pies were fantastic.
And they had that really like crater of the moon surface,
Yeah.
They all had all kind of dimples. It was not a smooth, crunchy, fried surface. It was like cratered, like the meteorites had hit it like crazy. Atwood says delicious. It's too damn early for. No, it's not, because Bucky and I had Christmas in July last month. So
by the way, Tina says now she wants some Tim's, and she's referring. I'm so jealous, Tina. I'm so envious. I've never gotten to eat a Tim Hortons donut. I want Tim Hortons donuts. I need to know if they're as good as people say.
Well, you better deal with JT first. If he was on stream with us, I know he'd like go video and look at you.
I know. That's what I was laughing at. I was laughing
at the con.
So, you know what? I don't know if you're joking, JT. I don't know if you're joking. Sound of Music is your number 2 movie after At the Con. Please tell me you're joking.
Doing that sound uncomfortable. I tell you, I did like Wrath of Khan. I did like Wrath of Khan. I was surprisingly. I see what people thought. Bang Bang Pew Pew. I must have been on drugs or something the first time I saw it, because it was a different, completely movie. It was like. I mean, it's not as actiony as Star Wars, but I can't help it that Trek is not on that great level as the original Star Wars. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. So, but I also prefer Singing in the Rain. Just sing in the rain.
Did you see what Tina said to you?
I'm getting there. The word Gojira scared you. Music Man is awesome too. I have to mute you. Hungry boy going full Scary Terry mode.
Who's Scary Terry?
I don't know. Damn bitch watching.
Damn bitch watching.
Are you okay, Hungry?
Barely.
Oh my God!
Keep talking. Oh God!
Oh my God! I don't think we've done it like this before.
Okay, it's over. It's fine. I hope. You in the chat are so funny tonight, and I know it's a chestnut. I know I brought this up 10 times, but I remember it was like a year ago when you said, "Oh, I'm not funny. The rest of y'all are funny." It's like, screw you, dude. You're very funny.
Our chat is funny. I'm nothing. They're great. So lemon pie got the pumpkin spice Krispy Kreme today. Yeah, I'm not that hungry. It's these people that are great out here. You guys make it a lot of fun to do this. So let's see. Oh God, follow out Dave to JT Curtin. Sound of Music. I got a concept. Oh look, Elderweiss is one of the cat. Edelweiss. Wow. So no bagels of Jewish donuts. Okay. I'm not taking that Star Wars bait. So I say, if I feel pretty, oh so pretty.
That was well done. Yeah.
I mean, well, anyway, but basically, it's like, It's about the best I got with it. So hey. So Liverpool said, I told the cashier I shouldn't buy them. She looked at me and said, up and down, said, I can get them as if I can gain the weight. She's an excellent saleswoman.
Oh, well said, Lemon. Well said.
Yeah, T, that is me. It stands for trouble. Yes.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Doe, a dear, a email stuff, bun. Nice. Buddy says Scary Terry is the Rick and Morty version of Freddy Krueger and says bitch every other word.
Oh, all righty. Okay, now I remember. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Old man memory. I forgot. I've seen a lot of Rick and Morty.
Con, the musical. I will continue to hurt you and keep hurting you. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright. And I pity any girl who isn't me tonight.
Nice. Very well done, Putins. Well done.
Yeah, and breathe, hungry, breathe. So.
I'm trying, Tina.
Oh, God. Got beat by Dave. All right, so we're caught up in chat. Yeah, so to finish the donut talk, somehow we ended up going way off target, but that's the epitome of a squirrel stream. Just jump off completely random and do something, and then still try to pick back up where we were. I'm so boring. It's just give me a good old double chocolate donut. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
There's something about just simplicity.
I agree.
So, you can make things too difficult and everything else, but yeah. But you know what? The Krispy Kremes are good. Dunkin' Donuts are not what they used to be because of the way they changed the way they make it and stuff.
Oh.
But what I do think is the best donuts come from the mom and pop shops.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. Your doctors aren't going to like it and all that. So, but it doesn't matter. Oh, God. Buddy, you keep coming with those. I'm going to treat Hungry Boy to a buffet of these pictures one night, dude. So, so thank you for your input with that. So, what I've got is we've there's so much sugar on those donuts when it comes from a mom and pop store. It just, like I said, the doctors will freak out and everything else. So a
real donut is also, it's also cooked in grease. I mean, let's be honest. It's fried dough. That's what a donut is.
Yeah.
And so people complain about that, but you get a real donut that's like a New York deli style donut, even if it was made in San Francisco or even in Albuquerque in New Mexico, and you get it done in the traditional way. You can't compare it to anything else. It's like comparing a vegan fake steak to a real sirloin steak. You can't compare it. It's not the same deal. And the way people are making new donuts and new candy bars and new treats, I mean, I understand that everyone's going through this health crisis, bloody mania, but a dessert is supposed to be a dessert, Dadman. Yeah. It's the treat for getting through your green beans. You only eat your green beans as a kid because if you don't, you're not going to get the donut at the end of the meal. Or the cherry cobbler. Cherry cobbler.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry. You there, Hungry? Are you okay?
I'm there. What the hell happened to you?
I don't know. I got cold or some shit. I don't know.
I'm laughing at you and I'm laughing at the chat. It's hard to keep up. Wonderful. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Hello.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. There we go. Hey, it's funny. I clicked on a different one and that showed up. But donuts, yeah.
Absolutely. Fallout Dave. Absolutely.
JT says the best donuts are done with racing slicks on a late 70s Camaro SS.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. But also Fall Out Dave. How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat? That's from Pink Floyd, dude. You don't know it. It's okay. You're not a Pink Floyd guy. It's all right. It's a classic line from one of their most famous songs. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Pink Floyd. All I thought they did was a brick in the wall thing.
And
thank you,
you know, that's actually the song that Fall Out Dave is referencing. Another Brick in the Wall, part 2, not part 1, part 2. There's actually 3 versions.
What is the hell with the? What is this part 1, part 2, part 3? I mean, just make one 20-minute song. That's what made the '70s great, you know.
Well, that's what Jethro Tull did. They had this great song, which you might like, you might not, called "Thick as a Brick," and that song, the part 1 is the entire LP, the entire side of the vinyl record, and then you have part 2, the entire side of the vinyl record. It goes on forever, and it's brilliant, and people loved it. It was great, and I love "Thick as a Brick," but I do love pre 1980s Pink Floyd. So, you know, Dark Side of the Moon, great album. Another Brick in the Wall, fantastic album. But I love the really trippy ass stuff like Obscured by Clouds. That's probably my favorite Pink Floyd album. And it is the most whacked out album they do. It is completely whacked out.
Oh, well. Anyway,
Animals is great, Lemon.
Look at this.
Animals is a great one.
Yep. Pizookie. Have you ever heard of a Pizookie?
No. I have no idea what Buddy's referring to.
It's a heated cookie that's made in a little deep dish. The main place I've seen it at a place called BJ's, and it's it's a restaurant, and it's basically a big thick cookie in a deep dish with ice cream and on top of it. So it's really really cool.
Tina,
I'm trying to get there. Okay, lemon pie. Fallout's beating everybody. Beat Putin to something. Lemon pie to something. So, bracket. Well, you need a spell. And hello, Bowsette. How are you? Hey there, to you.
Hello, Bowsette.
I'm trying to get this. This thing is slow. So. But again, I don't have any problems about part 2, part 1s. That's what I keep telling everybody. We don't know education.
Education.
Who is Pink Floyd? I mean, no, I'm just kidding. So, album Animals. So,
well, I mean, but the thing about Pink Floyd too is a lot of people they actually made a joke when they realized that fans thought that there was an actual person called Pink Floyd in the band, and then they had a line in one of their songs going, "By the way, which one's pink?" You know, mocking the people that thought Pink Floyd would, just like Jethro Tull. They said, "Well, who's Jethro?" It's like, no, you dumbasses. It's the name of the band. There's not a Jethro in the band.
No, absolutely, exactly.
Hey, anti-derivative Jill's here. You got a star. You have a star, a mega star in your chat.
Well, Lisa, I just pointed at Lisa was telling them, yeah, exactly. She asked, and I regret it because I tell you what, there are also a lot of people that are mod on other channels that I don't mod, mostly because I like them to come in and relax some too. Kick your shoes off, sit back, laugh, and have some fun with us too. So, that's kind of what we do. And let me say, no more. No, you're going to get banned or lose your wrench because that I will get Bucky's. We'll get Bucky's. And hello, Anti-Derivative Jill. Great to see you tonight. As you said, we have a star. It was great to meet her. Well, it was unfortunate with the circumstances a while back, but such a great, lovely lady to meet. And her and the missus chatted quite up a storm. It was great to meet you. And all of us cram into the rental vehicle. Steve Mitchum driving, Mark co-piloting, Jill, the missus, and me in the back seat of the SUV. It was quite cozy and a lot of fun, I will say.
And also, the thing is, Jill's not just entertaining, but Jill is one of the greatest cerebral minds that I've ever encountered on YouTube. And one of the greatest things that happened by encountering Clobby's channel was encountering Jill. And Jill can be so not only adroit, not only so intellectually apt, but so entertaining and hilarious that
Oh,
she is just a
absolutely.
gift to the world. She is.
Absolutely.
I'm not sucking up. Jill is a gift to the
Yes, you
world.
are. Embrace it. Okay,
Yeah,
embrace it. Just embrace it. Be honest with what you're doing.
yeah.
Yeah, just say, Jill, I love you. You're the best, Jill, and go
No,
for
that's
it, Hungry.
common. Jill
No,
deserves better than a common reply.
well, you need to quit using words like adroit because you keep telling me about reason Gatsby 34. I'm like, don't you take out a damn dictionary now? Oh, boy. Some Professor Hungry Boy tonight. But anyway, Jill, great to see you tonight. See what
Hey,
you
look,
can. Yeah. No,
Jill is my.
user error LOL earlier was Hungry Boy, like nearly dying on stream, hiccuping out of control. That was user error LOL. So,
I mean, honestly, like Jill is my Scrabble word sister. Okay, we like our Scrabble words, and so I'm not going to. Hey, Dave C is here. Fantastic. Oh my
no,
God.
shut it, stop it. Can I be in charge of my channel again? It's like having his eyeballs, no recognize avatar.
No pan. No pan.
Well,
No pan.
anyway.
I mean, Lopan is kind of like you. Lopan's greatest line, Dave will back me up on this. Lopan's greatest line in Big Trouble in Little China is when he turns around in his wheelchair. He says, "This is really starting to piss me off." Sounds like you right now.
Oh my God! So Terry Rose says, "How many Pink Floyd fans does it take to change a light bulb? None. They prefer to live in the darkness."
Yeah. That's so true. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been a Pink Floyd fan since 1978. That's so true. Wow. I mean, Pink Floyd says, you call yourself goth, bitch? You call yourself goth? You think you like the darkness?
Oh, my baloney had a first name. It's P-I-N-K. My baloney had a second name. It's L-O-Y-D. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I say, because Pink Floyd, I don't know what the hell they are, and I don't listen to their music. So anyway, all I know is the Wienermobile crashed in Chicago recently.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
it returned and got in a wreck. Yes, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile got in a wreck.
Exactly. No.
So, Tina's now threatening to time me out. Absolutely, Jill. It was great to meet you, and it was great riding around with all y'all in the same car and hanging out. But, that was definitely interesting. So, although one of the Jenners was pretty raucous that night, and it's like, oh. Hello, Phantom Outsider. Hell to
hey,
the
Fanty. Hello.
Fanty. So, and Jill said she put a lot of work on her reviews for Clubby, but
yes, she did. She did.
Yeah. Even Atwood's calling you a suck up. Just embrace it,
I think she's calling you a suck up.
No, he's calling you. But, I see. It's like Connick Jr. and Will Smith in Independence Day, and he's like in the locker room, like I go to the one knee approach. Anyway, sorry, but you remember that scene.
But what happened to the Wienermobile? I mean,
it got in a wreck.
That's an institution.
It got cut off, lost control, and it got in a wreck. So, I do agree with that, though, Bowsette. Yeah, YouTube does some weird stuff with timing and all that, and it jumps back 15 seconds. And I think stuff like that happens to me all the time. So,
yeah.
Hungry is making Devin short circuit. No, actually, I think I'm making Hungry short circuit. I'm making him to blow a lung,
Jill, that's great.
Hungry laughed so hard earlier, he had to go take a bathroom break. So
I did. Yeah, that's true.
And then you started hiccuping. Damn, dude. You get more of a workout than most pro athletes get in a game these days. Well,
I mean, apparently, according to doctors, I have actually heard this in hospitals. They have said, considering your health problem, it is so glad you love to laugh so much because it's really going to help compensate for all your other problems physically. Like physically, laughter helps your health. So if you guys help make me laugh, you're help extending my life. And I thank you for that. I thank all of you for that. It's true. Because you know what?
Exactly.
You look at humorless people, they do tend to die earlier than the rest of us.
Oh, yes. Everybody was okay. There were no injuries. It just, it just got bumped up, a little bit of broken glass and a few dents. So there are. We actually saw one in our town, like right a few miles away from our house.
Oh, really?
It was really cool to see in real life. Yeah, exactly. So
I only got to see a Wienermobile once. It was around 1992, and the thing that I really loved was it was in a place. What?
I didn't even think of this though. Lemon Pie
What?
said, "Sounds like we're in the U.S. game." Oscar Mayer winner.
Right.
Oh, exactly. Hashtag broker winner.
Well, I mean,
you were called hungry then, so. There's too much mustard on it, so.
JT, that's good. But I never saw a Wienermobile in a fancy town. Like I never saw it in San Francisco, right? The place I saw it in was Modesto, California. That's where I saw it.
On a more serious note, though, the mechanically separated. Have you heard about that kind of meat? Mechanically separated?
No.
Yeah, because that's what McDonald's used to make their chicken nuggets out of.
Oh.
Many years ago, when our kids were a lot smaller, that's one of the reasons why the missus quit giving them the McDonald's chicken nuggets. And then a few years ago, they became very emphasis of real white meat chicken, for their chicken nuggets. And you can tell a difference. You can do it as processed before. I mean, not that it's the best chicken, but it definitely tastes different because for so long they called the chicken nuggets, and it was just the mechanically separated stuff.
But what does mechanically separated mean? Are they separating the parts of the chicken, or are they separating chicken and other meat and adding it together?
Other parts. I mean, I think it's almost like sausage in a way. So it's like it's just. I believe when the missus read the what it was, it's like she's like, no.
Well, that actually explains why the nuggets here in Australia
it's a mechanically deboned meat. It's like a paste-like meat product, but because it's like by forcing pureed, like in this case, chicken under high pressure through a sieve or similar device to separate the bone from the edible meat. And poultry uses something called white slime as an analog to meat added a pink slime and to meat extracted by advanced meat recovery system, both of which are different processes. So,
well, I'm not going to eat for like 19 hours now after you describe that. That's disgusting.
The resulting product is a blend primarily consisting of tissues not generally considered meat, along with much smaller actual amount of meat, muscle tissue. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. Yeah, it's. Oh God. Watching for Hungry's mental problems, however, just makes him have to be more the Joker. Okay.
The real Joker, not that fucking independent film, JT, and you know what I'm talking about. I know. Swear jar. I apologize.
Hello to the Peter Venkman fan site. Greetings. How are you tonight?
Hello, Peter Venkman fan site.
Hot dog and nugget form. Exactly. Terry Rose says parts is parts, and then they are fused together. So pink goo hamburger. Well, but it could be beef too. So
the Wienermobile was a great idea. I mean, I honestly,
you're damn right. I am the other white meat, because
that's what we call pork in Australia. Exactly. That's our ad for pork here.
You're damn right. I'm damn special, the finest thing on earth. Why do you think the missus is so blessed to have me? So.
I mean, ever since 1995 in Australia, pork, the other white meat. That's our ad.
Cake. No, Peter Venkman has cake, though. That's cool.
Oh, you lucky bastard. I have no cake in my house.
Did he find you Quaaludes for violation of ethical speech code?
It's good, JT. Thank you for helping my cardiac health, JT. And thank you to Anti-Derivative Chill and Tina and everyone that's making me laugh my butt off tonight.
Buddy But Buddy apparently gets the beef ones. The mystery meat ones have a gross taste. Yeah, they do. So, so but yeah, it's what's up with the river there? I mean, let's still talk about it with you. Things sort of okay now, or are you still having to deal with higher tides, or is it
No,
raining?
no,
Or
no.
what's going on?
Everything is okay for now, but it's kind of a let's wait and see situation. But it should be fine. The carpet still fucking stinks. Oh God, I swore again. But it really
It's
pisses me
okay.
off. I
Oh, I
apologize.
understand. No, you're okay. I understand with that because especially that's just crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, I've had to like spray aromatic fragrances in my bedroom. Of course, it's only my bedroom that got the stink carpet, right? The other rooms have no stink in them. It has to be where I sleep, right? Of course, because it's me. That's all right. But the thing is, I didn't have to bring in tradesmen. I didn't have to bring in professionals. I can get through it. It's gonna be fine. And I got free sandbags out of it. And I prepared the other night, and the water did. I didn't tell you, but the water came up again 2 nights ago, and I had to be sandbagging. And guess what? No water got in.
Yep.
So
well, good for you. Good
fine.
for you. Good for you. Wish I would be there to help. Soylent Green is people. It's people. Listen, Fallout Dave might know exactly where I'm talking about. There's a town, called Green Cove Springs.
Yeah.
In Florida. Years ago, I told the story, but years ago, they had on the north side of the town, they had this family funeral home.
Oh.
And on the complete
You're not going to make a Soylent Green joke, are you? You're not going to make a Soylent Green joke, are you?
Literally on the south side of town, just the last building before you leave town, they had a family funeral home. So my mother called it Soylent Green. We got stuck with that. So yes, exactly. So don't eat the Soylent Green social can. It's hilarious. God. Mrs. We still joke about that. Good night, Atwood. Good night, Atwood. You've been up way too long. So hey, all right. That's a shame. I have a liking for the French. Can you be a river French?
Don't.
Oh, come on. I thought I did go with that one. So
you did better. I'll be honest. You did better. You did better.
Phantom says, water got in, but Hungary now has 4 crocodile roommates.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding.
Yes. Yeah, Fallout Dave. Yeah, we're St. Augustine people used to go by cars back in the day. Green Cove Springs was actually, they're down here back in the 70s, they called it Little Detroit because they had so many used car dealers down there. It was like it's grown back, but they got the more modern dealerships. But they used to be the smaller, rip you off type of car dealers. But they had so many cars they called it Little Detroit. So
that's a good name, though. That's actually a pretty good name.
The second craziest state in the union, according to our friend Lorena Creole, and I will not argue with her. I like to think we're crazier, but I will defer to the Queen of Florida on that one. So
it's fun crazy versus California crazy. Is California the craziest state in the union?
Okay, Hungry. Tell people who come in late about the baguettes in the Seine.
Oh my God!
Hopefully, only baguettes float in the Seine.
Okay, so we're using baguettes as a metaphor for what is referred to in the toilet as a floater.
Terry Rose, you haven't heard anything, so go ahead. Oh God, wait. JT says it's not Little Detroit. His cars aren't stolen nonstop. Good. Okay. Yeah, this one.
That's like Parramatta here, JT. Little Detroit. You remember when people started saying Detroit, JT?
Oh, I keep saying Detroit all the time. I'm like, yeah. Hey,
there were ass wipes in Australia that referred to Target as Target.
We do here, Target. Detroit. More than we in the Seine.
want to start hiccuping again.
I'm still waiting for you to blow a lung or clump over. Just like, I made the team
Seattle is
tonight,
pretty
so.
lunatic too. So I'd say Seattle has to be the third craziest state in the United States. But oh my God! So in regards to that baguette thing, yeah. For people who didn't hear the earlier part of the stream, there was an Olympic swimmer who got out of the water after swimming in the River Seine, and she threw up, and she didn't want to talk about it. She was being a complete professional. She wasn't going to say anything, and then people just started, journalists started haranguing her about it. And a piece of human waste that floats in your toilet, if you eat enough bran, had hit her in the face when she was swimming, and so she threw up when she got out of the water. It's terrible. Go to hell, Paris. Just go to hell. I'm sorry, but that is not acceptable. You have people coming from more than 20 countries to who have worked for 4 years to compete in your country and help your tourism, help your entire business, your entire economy. Do a little work, or just don't let them swim in a river with poopy bits in it. I mean, poopy bits are not acceptable. They are not acceptable. I'm sorry. No poopy bits. You still there, Dadman? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm here. No, go ahead. I like your ranting. You need to rant because I can catch up on stuff. I can multitask, like Lisa says, It gives me good cover, so I can actually multitask. So.
Yeah, Jill, it is gross. It's not only gross, Jill, but it is grotesque. It is a grotesque abuse of Olympic authority to take all the money.
Look what you did, Detroit. I hope to have that pronunciation.
Detroit, hot to
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Detroit. Remember when taking Detroit was a threat to be feared? Hat tip Kentucky Fried Movie.
No, for JT, because JT's had some hard times recently too, just like the rest of us. Okay, we got to make him laugh for a moment because he's making us laugh. Let's do it the French way.
I don't know why they let it. See, the problem is that was the triathlon, and it's an outdoor swimming part of the leg, and this has been known for weeks, months, probably years. And the mayor of Paris was supposed to do it as a big publicity thing and canceled out. And it's like, wow, that's just wow. Like Jill says, gross. And they said that Tim's was horrible. See, we
mentioned that, Peter Venkman. We mentioned that earlier. They don't. You are not legally allowed to swim in the Thames. You're not legally allowed to swim in the Thames. So if the Seine is equally polluted, how can they legally let a champion, bloody sportsman, athlete swim in that? I mean, they had to test. Look, they had to test her for E. coli. That's how bad it was.
Well, yeah, because they had measurable E. coli in that river for freaking weeks. I mean, they had news stories leading up to it about E. coli levels in the river. It's like it just hit ridiculous. So, they tried to clean it up, but they could not ever clean it up right. So. Oh yeah, I tell you what, I'm not even going to talk about that opening ceremony. That was just really
no. I mean, honestly, I'd love to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'd love to, but no.
My blood would be boiling too bad.
I got you.
Yeah, lemon pie. That's why you have to always be careful looking things up when you hear about them on the internet. So, but yeah, it's wait. JT said if you have 3 antibiotics to go swimming in the event, maybe don't hold the event there.
Why cannot comedy on network television be as funny as the damn chat?
You guys are awesome. We should have 4 billion people here as funny as you guys are tonight. We got 11 right now. And you know what? You're the best 11 on the planet. Thank y'all for being here and spending your time here with us tonight. Hold on, don't leave. I'm trying to catch up. Fanny's had a great thing here. He said his dad was assigned to France in the early 60s. He said the French are crazy. They swim in wash clothes and dishes, but also pee and poo in the sand. Apparently, has not changed at all. Is what you do after swimming.
Right. That's right. Right on, sisters. Right on.
I just waited for the black flag to return.
I got tears in my eyes again.
Well, you peed, you hiccup, now you're crying. So they better off making a 1 mile circular pool and have them swim in a circle. Yes.
I'm going to lose so much bodily fluid today. I'm peeing, I'm crying. I don't know which way is up.
Yes. This is exactly right, Peter Venkman Van Site. Thank you for being here. We have our actual original thoughts and are quite possibly nuts. Exactly. One of the things we have talked about this channel, we are not an echo chamber. We don't, I mean, hell, I don't even randomly, I'm so random scheduling, I break all the rules and everything else. I don't care. We go when we can and have fun together. And you know what? We think for ourselves. You got an opinion, you can shoot it out. We can. And, you know, we're off the wall nuts, you know. Some of us have 2, some of us have 8. You know, you never know how many nuts people have. So, okay. I tried too hard on that one.
I know. Yeah. But it did remind me of a South Park joke. Mephisto, the monkey with 5 asses.
No. Fall out, Dave. To so that's how parents got their similar romance. Oh
no! Nice one.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, you know, you made the joke, but I liked it. It reminded me of Mephisto, who said, "And now we have created a monkey with 4 asses." You know?
Yes. Oh God. His dad only drank Coke and bottled Coke and beer in cans. He didn't trust their French water at all.
Oh God, no.
We are donuts, banana. So, wow. Oui. All right. Well, we only need Bucky here for the France talk. You know, since he loves my pronunciation and use of the French language. You know. So, but oh my gosh. Oh, wow. What do we do for an encore? All that entertainment in an hour and a half where you've peed, cried, and hiccuped out of control.
Yeah.
Now, it's like, what do we do now? I don't know.
I wish I was faking the damn hiccups.
I know, that was so friggin' real. That's no wonder they pour perfume over the place. So. That's French Gomez. Because probably lemon pie. Because they probably put it all in the river. Balzette says, "Don't swim in the same water you wee in."
Nice one, Balzette. Nice one. But I mean, a lot of places, to go back to what Lemon Pie says, you know, he says, I went to Paris in the 1990s. It wasn't nasty, at least then. But there are a lot of places that are so much nastier now than they were then. Oh, dear God. Oh, there are places in Sydney I will not go back to. No,
I know JT's favorite place is Detroit. So, you know.
Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah, thank you. Detroit. I love his joke about it can't be Detroit. There are not gunshots going off. Oh my God. Let's see. And hello, Brogu.
Hey, Brogues. Good to see you.
Good to see you tonight. Fanny's France through de Toilette.
Yes, old de la Toile.
Old de la Toile. Toilette. Old de
Very well said.
All right, thank you. Well,
yes. So look, whatever France is going through is fine. I'm just very glad that 5 years ago, when I was still able to travel, a relative tried to get me to go to France, and I just said, I don't think so. And I'm glad I stuck to that opinion.
That's what the French should have done, was just surrender each event.
Tina.
JT, the next Olympics is in LA. It's going to be a challenge having water in the river and finding a place for all the homeless. Yes.
No, JT. Ow. Ow. Ouch. Woo-hoo, that was good. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. It was okay. New beach
No,
surprise.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. It's pronounced Nice. He went to Nice.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm being a mean American.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, you're okay. I don't want to apologize because I'm being the mean American. But Nice, yeah, me sounds like something out of Monty Python too. So, but hey.
Well, yeah, I think they probably took that joke from that. But Nice is actually a very important area for artistic development, and it's actually kind of a little. It's very important to painters and sculptors and fancy people like that and filmmakers. So Nice is a great place. But I don't know about now, but it used to be. But yeah.
By the way, Balzette says, "Hungry, how do you like breakdancing?" We hit that earlier, but go ahead.
I admire it, Balzette. I really do. Because it's very physically difficult, and like I said.
Your fellow countrywoman, though, starred in this Olympics, though, breakdancing.
Well, look, I don't have to talk about her, but I can talk about other Australian breakdancers, and they're great. Ever since 1981, we love breakdancing in Australia.
No, y'all are forever stuck with that lady in the image of what she did. I wish I could bring these pictures. I wish I could bring these pictures up Buddy had because
I'm not doing it.
They're so good. So.
I'm not letting those images come into my mind. I'm not letting those images come into my mind. Just like you are not going to let the acolyte in Star Wars come into your mind.
Australia killed it in breakdancing, or was it breakdancing that they killed? They killed it so bad it's no longer an Olympic sport. Both. Now he's snorting. There you go. We'll take that. Balzette thought the dancer was having a seizure. France, if you love our sewer of a river, wait till you see what we do in the beach sand.
Oh, ouch, Fanty. Ouch. Oh, good point.
A kangaroo hop.
Peak.
I mean, I'm like, come on. I mean, I have more right to break dance than anyway, but that's okay.
No, finish the damn joke. You have more right to break dance than
that chick. So I saw the clip. I was like, what if is this? I couldn't tell it's supposed to be break dancing. And yeah, a unanimous 0 score.
Look, she tried her best.
This is coming from our German himself there. German descendant himself. France, our beaches are also our litter boxes, and we don't have large cats.
Oh! Ow.
Oh, dust. Oh, my gosh. You guys. Oh, Dave's asking Balzette, didn't she do a Three Stooges move circling on the ground? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. The curly move. The curly move. Yes. Good old Curly.
Really?
Oh, Curly from the Three Stooges. Yes.
Yeah. That was hilarious. So, cool. All right, just was checking something. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's too funny. I actually started 2 comments way back an hour ago, but Buddy actually had a great comment here about somewhere in Florida. There's a boat.
I heard about that. Yes.
Yeah, it really is a site in Florida to go to where you can see. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Let me get back onto the starred comments. So, it's no longer open though. I do remember hearing about though. There's one in Utah, though, that they have. But, yeah, it's really interesting to see. Some of the pictures are really amazing on what they have. And just VWs everywhere. So, but too many overweight old men in Speedos, minus 10 points. I agree. And it was a curly shuffle. So, they had to stick way up the tail. So... The beam of ray gun fighting Godzilla is the best thing on the internet. That I will have to see that. I will have to see that. I am not at home tonight, so I would do it. I was telling Hungry Boy about another one that I saw where it's a hill, the sound of music with her twirling on top of the mountain, and then just with the eyes and the mouth, just above the top of the hill, right behind her, is Gojira still staring at her. That was hilarious.
I have not seen that, but I can imagine it, and the image in my head is hilarious. I'm gonna do a search later on and try to find it. I love that.
Let's get one more like, folks, and that way we'll hit 20 tonight. How about that? Come on,
Well,
let's do it.
Well, what you described with that image, right? That is actually how Gojira first appeared. His head just peeks up above a major hill. That's how the entire world in 1954 first saw Gojira. You see his head a little bit, you see people scream and cry, and then you switch to his entire face coming up over that Japanese island hill. It's magnificent. It's gorgeous. So the scene you're describing, oh boy, I hate the sound of music so much. I got to see this.
Oh yeah,
I hate that movie.
Why do you hate it so much? Even I have some culture and stuff.
Because it is so sappy, and you should not have Nazis in a movie when you're being sappy. It just goes against the grain. It's a terrible notion. Terrible notion.
Well, remember, we got to call them those German freak, the German bad guys.
Yeah, the bad butthead Berliners and jackboots. That's what we're going to call them.
Yeah. Oh, I found the son of a gun. I found it. I'm going to send it to you. I want to send it to you.
Do it, Tweety. Do it on Tweety.
Like I said, I would love to be able to share it tonight, but definitely one night. Buddy, like I said, Buddy sent a lot of good pictures and stuff that will make it to a future show. Let's see where we go.
He's got great taste. I mean, sometimes for a young man, Buddy is a bit harsh. I love that. I mean, I think the youth of today have to embrace hardcore humor as best they can, because other people are trying to take it away from them. And hardcore humor, that's a part of human life going back centuries. It goes back to Shakespeare. So, if Buddy wants to send something that's brutal, bring it on, Buddy. Bring it on.
It's on the way to you, Hungry. So,
all right.
So, yeah.
Oh.
You like that?
Oh, she's about to become lunch. That's great. I am saving that. Oh my God. Save image as. Yes, indeed. That slays me. My only thing is, buddy, I wish it had been the 1954 Gojira versus the modern version, but that's still great. That is still great. You still with me, Dadman? You still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. Oh.
God, now you're snorting. I love it. You do like that. Funny. You really do like that. My goal is to get. Yeah, I was like, dude, I just tell you, I just love this, dude. The snorting and spitting and peeing, and dude, you're a walking comedy show yourself, though.
I don't mean to be.
I love it. It's cool. People out there love it too. So hey, yeah. Oh God. So the Indian Thriller is really a scream. The meme Olympics are on. Absolutely. Hello. Brogu says, Hungry's have a great time tonight. Let me have the shrimp off your plate and we both can have a good time.
Right on.
There's a challenge. Keep hungry laughing. There you
Yeah,
go.
please do.
And
Please do.
Tina's Uncle Godzilla. Hello. Good to see you.
Tina's Uncle Godzilla. That's great, Tina.
We got our 22 likes now.
And she chose a great Godzilla image too, instead of that crappy, embarrassing 1998 absolute travesty. Thank you, Tina. I got a hiccup again.
That's more of a gag and a choke than a hiccup.
Thank God, yes.
Yeah, I'm joking about blowing a lung, but just like, geez, it's like I can't have you die on me because then everybody come after me, you know?
What a great way to go.
I got a great line to say if I was single, but I won't use it tonight. But it's like, actually, yeah, I better just stop. It's just God. Talk about naughty. I'd be big naughty dragon uncle. So bad up in the unicorn. So let's see. Oh God, Hungry is going to hyperventilate. Yes, he is gagging. Exactly. So yeah.
Look at
this. Look at this.
No, Bowsette. That's going to be one of. Look, I respect the intellect of the chat. We will have a debate on this later.
We've
had
15 people here. This is hilarious. You guys are great. Yeah, thank you. We're only at an hour 45, and Hungry is gagged, choked, peed, hiccuped, and cried. So let's see what other bodily function we can get Hungry to do. He's done everything but basically hit the floor. So.
That's close.
And hey, Burgu asked, have you ever laughed so hard that it actually hurts? That's Hungry.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I have. Numerous times.
Phantom says, allegedly, multiple Japanese studios are working on a kaiju video game. Hopefully we can see Ultraman at Tina, the Dragon's uncle, at Tina, the Uncle Godzilla, and Gamera all together for the first time.
Mm.
And Lemon Pie comes in remembering that Dadman is not single, though, due to leopard print pants.
Yes! Good callback, Lemon Pie. You remember the tale of the meeting of the Dadman and the Missus. Yes, leopard print pants and Doc Marten boots and the attitude to pull them off.
There you
go. Well
said. 15 still here. This is awesome, guys. Hey, Tina's like, Hungry, are you okay? I thought you'd like to meet my uncle. Peter Reynolds, from mediocre men fighting in women's boxing to double pole vaulting. Well, that puts a new meaning to boxing, I guess, in a way. So.
That's actually a good joke. If you've seen the clip, it was kind of double pole. I think that's the joke Peter was making there.
Yeah.
The pole ruined his pole vaulting chances.
Yeah, well, I don't know. But hey, Hungry Burgu's got more questions for you. You seem like the kind of guy that like Godzilla movie with Matthew Broderick. Am I right?
Oh God. Okay, Brogues. I know Brogues is goading me on, and I know Brogues is goading me on because of what Bowsette said. But let me just say this: there is only one good thing in the 1998 Godzilla movie, and that is Vicki Lewis, the stunning, sexy redhead. That is the only good thing about Godzilla in 1998.
Yeah, but as I said, the only thing wrong with 98 Godzilla is too much like a T-Rex than anything, but still better than bug-eyed wheezing mess.
I get that joke. Have you seen Shin Gojira? Dadman, have you seen it?
Which one? Shin? No, I have not seen Shin.
Okay, so Godzilla goes through three developmental forms, and one of them is very bug-eyed and looks like a semi-roasted anorexic chicken.
Well, I'm more concerned about this. I don't know when I wore leopard print pants, so
But I know why Bowsette is saying that.
Yeah.
And look, I agree, but I cannot officially agree. But I understand the bug-eyed chicken thing. I still love the movie though, Bowsette. I can't help it. I still love it, and I still hate the '98 movie. An iguana is not Godzilla. It is no, iguanas are not Godzilla. No, Godzilla is a dinosaur. Godzilla is a giant prehistoric creature that got woken up by the A-bomb. It is not a mutated iguana. I will not take it under any day in any way. I'm sorry, Bowsette, but I love you. I love you, Bowsette. even Bowsette says it was a terrible design. Yes, you're so right. That design, I mean, pushing itself along on two legs on its little chest with its little tiny thalidomide arms. I know what you're talking about, Bowsette. I know it was terrible. It was absolutely awful, but it led to a better moment in the movie. You know, sometimes we got to take baby steps before we run a marathon, Bowsette.
Absolutely, gosh, this is. Folks, you've heard almost the only thing you haven't done is be like the French Seine River and take a dump in the middle of the town. But if Stunning and I people would listen to us and had the streaming potty chairs, you could do that right live on stream. But
Yeah.
that's, I don't know.
And Rogues is agreeing with Bowsette.
I don't know why people hate our idea about that game, that potty chair, that streaming gaming potty chair. It'd make things so much easier.
Thank you, Tina's Uncle Godzilla. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now,
Phantom outside of wheezing, bug-eyed Godzilla was prepubescent Godzilla.
Yes.
He thought he'd destroy all the yearbook pictures and all this knew about the reviews.
This is great. This is great. Well said, Fanty. Well said. And actually, see, Fanty made a great joke, but Fanty was correct. This was the equivalent of, let's say Godzilla's life was a human life. This is the equivalent of a 15-year-old, right? So you had the baby Gojira, and then you had the 15-year-old one. Then you have the one that was like about 20 years old. And then at the end, when Gojira totally destroys everything, it's the equivalent of a 28-year-old man in his prime, in his big physical prime. And I love it. Now, the only problem is most of the film is about politicians and people hired by the politicians blathering about what to do. Mm-hmm. But that is a problem in many Godzilla films where, you're looking at a film that's over an hour and 50 minutes long, and you're getting less than 15 minutes of Godzilla. But it's like in most of the films. So we're getting a couple of scenes where Gojira is utterly laying waste to the environment that despises it as a creature. Then no problem. No problem. As long as we get some. Unlike that show Monarch. Oh my God. I don't know how the hell Mark like that. Ugh. I love Kurt Russell, but I ain't going to watch Monarch for Kurt Russell. Hell no.
Oh no, absolutely. I don't know. So a lot of stuff he watches are kind of interesting, and he is good though with some of the sci-fi stuff. He and I do watch some of the same things at times, but
he's got great taste. He's just overly forgiving of bad shit. You know that. He's overly forgiving of bad shit.
Well, but he's a nice guy, and that's good for him. We need people like that.
Right. And by the way, Tina, no, I'm not a fan of big sweaty men. I'm being a fan of being a big sweaty man, Tina. There is a difference. Ah, Bowsette, that's good. Read what Bowsette said. I don't
Yep,
want the hiccups again.
yep. All we need is Snorter Purpose tonight.
Yeah, where's my Snorty? Where's my Snorty? Snorty's the only bear I'm ever going to get into.
Wow. Somebody clip that and send it to Snorter Purpose right now. So
Yeah, Fanty is absolutely right. Fanty's another great kaiju and comic book fan and sci-fi fan.
Yeah, Godzilla films, the humans are for exposition. Oh no, Godzilla's attacking blank, or when Godzilla attacks and that clear the streets, guy goes squish, military is useless against him. I like all that, but the more recent Godzilla movies and not the Toho and all
Yes.
the good ones and stuff are not even the last one that he made, but it was just like they teenagers and all these humans in it. I was like, please eat the humans. Please eat the humans. I'm like all focused on please get rid of the humans. The humans were an annoyance and pull the story down. You know,
Yes.
I want to. I mean, some people may say even the Godzilla -1 needed more Godzilla in it, but the thing though is that when it was done, it was well done, and the humans drew you into the story. The historical context really added something to it. It's the first time to watch in a long time to watch a monster movie that actually you didn't cheer for the monsters to just outright eat the humans.
Right.
You know, it was it just what was that? Oh, look, we called it. Where's Snorter Poopas?
Right, and I agree with you 100%. I mean,
the bear. Hey, the bear must have. Oh, you know what? He was in my Fortnite chat earlier. That's I think where I saw Snorter Poopas. So, but yeah, we got that, and Jill said that Snorty enjoyed my 4 All Man Can stream earlier today. He's around. Yeah,
good.
The Burgu asked, "What's your favorite Godzilla movie?"
Okay, well, Brogues, I have been enjoying Godzilla movies since 1971. No joke. That's how far back my love for the big G goes. So I absolutely love the first one, Japanese version, 1954, and then I love Godzilla Raids Again, the second movie, which is the first time we see giant monsters battle each other, which features Anguirus, otherwise known as Anzilla, and then Destroy All Monsters, obviously, and then Ghidorah, the original Ghidorah from, I think it was 1965 or 1966, and obviously Godzilla versus Mothra, the original version. And then there's a version that came out, a Godzilla film that came out in the late 1990s, and I'm sorry, but I can't remember the name of it, but it is it featured Baragon, it had Ghidorah, it had Mothra, and a whole bunch of others, and it was fantastic as well. It was just magnificent. I still have that one on DVD. I don't have many DVDs anymore, but I still have that one. I can't get up and look for it right now, but I generally only like the Japanese ones, and my apologies to anyone who really liked the American versions, because I did enjoy Godzilla King of the Monsters. I really did. I thought that was a great movie, but in general, the humans in the Legendary Films version of Godzilla, the humans are as annoying as heck, and the monster designs are not that great. They're not that great. And Godzilla's head looks like a dog that has been shaved in the Legendary film versions. It looks like a dog head, and I don't like that. So
no, yeah. So what is the worst Godzilla movie you've
ever
that's
seen? Godzilla. That's easy. That's Godzilla's Revenge.
Wes Cagle, Godzilla versus Hedorah, the smog monster.
I love that movie. That's one of my top 7. That's one of my top 7. I love that movie. Thank you, Wes Cagle. I mean, honestly, the American understanding of Godzilla it's just incorrect. And it's like when some companies think they can do a comic book movie and they really cannot do a comic book movie. They really can't.
Yep. Go ahead. What's about that? People had to wear that suit survival acting in a miniature city.
Yes, Bowsette, and in incredibly hot environments because the studio lights would heat up the interior of the suit to over 135 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Yeah, not kidding.
Wow. That's crazy. So Tina's uncle said favorite Godzilla movie, Godzilla versus Bambi. Oh God,
I love that one. I love that one. That was done in the 60s. That's so fantastic. And I believe it's public domain. So if you ever want to share it on your channel, you can.
Yeah, I think it is. I've heard about that. So what about Godzilla versus Destroyer? Go ahead.
Oh, that's a great movie. That's a great movie.
Go ahead and vamp for me a second. So
okay. Godzilla versus Destroyer. Yeah, I mean the thing about that is oh God, I'm sorry my voice is getting creaky, guys. I'm sorry. But the thing about that is you actually have a villain monster, Destroyer, which takes place in a way that has the initial form and then the secondary form and then the third and final form. And Godzilla gets to have a personality. The Japanese characters, the human characters, all have personalities. There are some fantastic comedy moments, but I do suggest seeing it with subtitles and not seeing it dubbed. So, yeah, Fanty, I love that movie. Absolutely love it. Adorable movie. And JT says, those American Godzilla movies... Sorry, it made me laugh again, JT. We're all fake news. Sure, Godzilla could take out California with her namby-pamby stuff, but would meet swift and terrifying resistance in like 40 states. And yes, JT, that is absolutely true. Oh, American Godzilla movies are like great gun, break dancing.
Yeah. Are we gonna have to end soon? Because I hear your voice.
I'm going until the chat ends or you end.
Okay.
I'm sticking to my damn guns tonight. I've not been able to stream in a week.
Oh wow, cool. All right. Well, that goes good for me. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's Toxic Waste Ahoy.
Yeah.
2-second long movie, yes.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's about a minute and 5 seconds, but it's hilarious because people didn't know where it was going at the beginning. You just see Bambi, and you hear that classical music, yep. And then Bambi gets just squished. And the funny thing is, this is about 20 years ago. Some guy using Flash animation did a sequel to the movie where Bambi starts taking up weapons and fighting back against Godzilla.
I guess we're heading to 4 hours. Lisa said, call your doctor immediately.
There's a moment in this sequel this guy made where Bambi is using like a Gatling gun and carving off Godzilla's leg.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Golly, that could traumatize some kids badly, you know?
I don't recommend it for kids, but you know, for people who saw the damn short back in the 1970s, it's hilarious. It's like, take this, you big bastard. Brrr, leg comes off. I think seeing Bambi go for like full Arnold Schwarzenegger commando mode. It's just, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. See, like I always say, I don't like millennials, but I love Gen Y. Okay, Gen Y is great, but yeah, sometimes Gen Y comes up with a good idea, and that was a good idea. Yes, yes, Fallout Dave, precisely. You got to talk now, Dad, man. I got to breathe.
Why? I'm trying to make you blow a lung, you know. So what is breathing? You know, breathing is optional. Hungry got the giggles.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll have to send you to the villages. That's where you need to go. 4 hours. So hey.
No village. Never again. Yeah. We pillaged the village. I'm not going back to the village. No. I hate that movie so much.
Oh gosh. All right. Oh, you hungry? It's been a while since we had one of these sessions, you know.
Yeah, I know. Thanks to the rain. Damn it. Yeah. Anyway, the chat is on fire. You're on fire. And Padawanabe's here. The great Pada. I think I saw Godzilla versus Bambi at an animation festival where they showed South Park, Jesus versus Santa, and Santa Claus for the first time too. That would make a lot of sense. Yep. That would make a lot of sense.
I've been saying that, Brogu. I'm waiting for him to cough up a lung. So hey, oh God, Padawanabe, yes. Welcome in, Padawanabe, yes. Hungry said, no, JT said, Hungry, I'm hoping for a reboot of The Village or a sequel. The Village. Okay, JT, goodbye, Wrench. You know, how dare you, sir? Talking about biatches and bit. I mean, come on, man. I gave Trek Wrathicon a second chance and loved it. Oh my gosh! Now to torture us with The Village as a
and that's a joke that went too far. You crossed the line, JT. You crossed the line.
So yeah, because the Fallout Dave has the right version. I think the non-Freudian's got the Villages reference and the drug trade there. Yeah.
Yep. Oh my God! Oh God! I mean,
no. I want a movie about the villages here. Even hell, real life documentary. You want fun? Go there. Have your pineapple flags upside down in the trailers or something. You got to find out that quickly. Leading STDs in the state. You got B word. Hey, you forget your $5 Viagra. So hey, from Alabama.
So wait a second. So what we're speaking about in genteel terms here with the villages, do sometimes people get their rocks off and then they have to go to Waffle House and like recoup, get some protein in their diet? You know, after the whole swinger thing with a pineapple, do you have to reconstitute your strength and go back for round 5? We got places in Australia like that too. All right. I get where you're coming from. I get it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I told you this only once before, but it was after going back to Florida that I got homesick for Australia and I had to move home.
Here goes the hiccups again, folks.
Ow. Oh, but you know the thing is you can have places like that in Florida where the women are crazy but they're incredibly sexy, and sometimes you just got to take the risk. You got to take the risk.
You guys, I am Southerner. I do cross line. I do clear.
Right on, Rhodes.
The movie about the villages would be crazy, you know.
I would love it. You could make a really good comedy horror film about that.
Fallout Dave or Terry Rose, one of y'all that follow Lorena Creole and her chats and her shows, make that suggestion to her, because if anybody can make it, she can make that happen. So, yeah, exactly. The news articles about all the stuff in the villages. Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, look, I would, it cost
Yes,
me.
the missus found out about this about going online,
Oh
and we're like,
yes,
oh, well, that's hello. Yes,
right,
exactly.
right.
Broger said you hiccuped. You can tell that lung is about to come up.
Brogues. Thank you, Brogues. But honestly, because of my situation, it cost me a taxi ride to go and see the movie and come back. And right now, because there's work being done on the freeway, a taxi ride going into town cost me $60 back and forth. And then the movie ticket's going to cost me 20. If you make a movie about the villages in Florida, that's a horror comedy, and you have Florida people making the movie, so it's honest, I will pay that $80. I will go see that damn movie in the theater. I will.
Yeah.
Do it. Make that movie. Somebody listening out there, make that movie. Do it. I want that movie. I love my horror comedies. I love horror. I love comedy. I love horror comedy. But if you do some messed up, because there was actually an Australian version of that done here, a movie made in the 90s, Dadman. A movie made in the 90s. It's called Body Melt. It's an Ozploitation. That's a real word, by the way, a real term. Ozploitation, like exploitation. A film about a certain township, a certain set of suburbs that leads, because of predilections, to bad horror things happening. You make a body horror movie with a lot of comedy in it about the villages in Florida. I am there. Gimme. Like Tim Hortons Donuts. Give me that donut. Give me that Villages movie. Gimme.
There you go. Yep, exactly. Villages. Hey. Australia. Yeah, everybody talks about Australia and Florida having a lot in common.
Visually, culturally, and in terms of friendship and kindness. Yes.
Burgo, that's kind of one of the leading activities that happen there. It's a retirement area. Yeah, they really like to party hard, and it's no joke. Yes, exactly. That's a yeah. I would actually say parts of the villages get NC-17, not just the That's.
Keep going.
I just listen to you hiccup.
I don't mind an NC-17 film or a hard R. I don't mind them. A lot of those movies are great. I mean, JT, I don't know if you ever saw certain movies with a hard R or an NC-17, but like Brightburn, I understand why Clobby hated that movie. He and I disagreed about it, but I think Brightburn is one of the greatest sci-fi horror films ever made. And body horror films ever made. I actually rate that as highly as Videodrome and Rabid and Shivers by Cronenberg. So I don't have a problem with that. The thing that you're going to get with a film about the villages culture is if it's written by people from Florida, there's going to be some funny shit going on.
Involving golf carts too. You got golf carts and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So,
Lisa, no.
Yeah, of course it does. You gotta have gratuitous stuff in the modern filmmaking. So
Lisa does not want to see old people getting it on.
I saw that Bambi with Guns Hungry. There's an SNL skit rock with Bambi as where the Fast and Furious cast are the Bambi characters and cosplay with guns. Very funny with the watch.
Yeah.
The Wes Cagle said, I want the Village movie with New Jersey arseholes. Half of them sound like they're from New York City, and the other half sound like they're from
Right on. Right on. Read another one.
I assume odds are similar to Canada, where the Fed government is a great source of horror comedy.
Oh, yes, Tina. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you're damn right. I'm driving those golf carts. Exactly. So thousands and thousands of those golf carts. Yes, exactly. Wow. I read Balzet's warning. I will. Okay. I'm not going to put that up here. Yeah, I live in Florida. We're just down the road from the villages. I keep joking with the missus about us moving there and retiring, but
for some
reason she doesn't want to go there.
the golf carts thing really gets to me because apparently
don't start me on the damn golf carts. Do not go
really.
ahead, but go ahead. Oh yeah, go
I
ahead.
I was gonna ask you a question about this because somebody in America told me, I did not believe them, but maybe I have to believe them, that they said there is a subset of, shall we say, adult entertainment, like X-rated, that involves doing it in golf carts. I don't want to believe it, but maybe it's true.
Well, that might make me interested in watching golf these days. You know, add some excitement to the world's second most boring sport. Sorry, Lisa. Next to tennis. Tennis is obviously the most boring sport in the world, but no. So, no, I don't have an issue with golf carts. I just want to drive you on the golf carts and display my driving skills to you. So that's all. You know, play around the golf. So hey.
Oh, I have seen Tetsuo. Bowsat. Great film. Very well made, especially for the time and the limitations. You look at the budget limitations. You look at. Oh no, that's okay. Keep going.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It just hit me. I got hungry again.
Oh no.
My computer did something. Oh, we have got 16 people. We got 16 people, and we're here on much earlier than we normally are at night. So. Wow, that's great. You guys are awesome. So, but hey,
yeah, it's Tuesday where you are, right?
Yeah, it's Tuesday. So what about
that's a slow night on YouTube? That's a slow night.
No. I like golf carts. I like driving the golf carts. I love, especially on golf courses. But what's pissing me off is, golf carts belong on golf courses and the golf course communities where it's a thing you buy into it. No, we got jackasses that drive golf carts that are not street legal on streets in our neighborhood.
What? Really?
Yes. And even have kids in them sometimes. And it's sometimes even they turn their teenagers off with kids. Yeah, I know.
No. I don't mean to sound like, the nagging auntie from the Catholic Church, but no. It's not what you do. No.
Oh, Wes Cagle, I love that village reboot. That's a good idea. That might be interesting. So
yeah, I agree.
I
want this movie to be made. I will go see it. It'll cost me $85, but I'll see it.
Padawaнаbe's onto something there about the golf cart P and the foursome. I made comments about golf and foursomes, and Angela yells at me like, "You're being sick," and all. And I'm like, kid, that's what they call four players in golf. Is it's what you do. It's like damn,
really?
Kids, yeah, foursome, yeah, but then they take it a different way. So,
oh no, I understand that. I mean, I understand the innocent version of foursome. I understand that. I got relatives who play golf. I did not understand that young'uns instantly would take that as a menage a trois.
What is your friggin' French menage a quatre? Wow.
Menage a trois is 3 people. Right. Menage a quatre is 4 people. Menage a cinq is 5.
Wow, that'd be fun. But anyway.
No, it's not.
16 people.
It's not. Trust me.
Get some of that $5 Viagra from Florala, Alabama. There you go. Now, Lisa, I said golf is the second most boring sport ever. And yes, I want to drive you in a golf cart because I consider it a high honor to play around a golf with you. And I would like to show you how serious I can be and all that. So that's why. It'd be a high honor to play around a golf with you. That's why.
I got a joke for Fallout Dave. Fallout Dave.
And if Lisa, if you said the hell with it, you're driving anyway, I'll say yes, ma'am, and hand you the keys. Okay.
I think Lisa is in more ways like tennis. One opponent in the bedroom. I think that's the way Lisa rolls.
Well, foursome, I never met him.
Good one. Very good.
Have they ever heard about the accident where the bride got? Yeah, I tell you, that's the thing is in our neighborhood, it's like they want to make it a gated community, but we're not a gated community. We're a 60, 70-year-old neighborhood. It's built back in the 50s and 60s. And it's like, they want all this. And I'm like, look, we bought these houses out here. We didn't want to be part of these HOAs and all this other crap, and they try to use it to make everything look nicer and stuff. No, I want my damn freedom and stuff. So, and it's like, yeah, like Wes Kayla says, brother lives in Nocatee. They have golf cart paths. It's like they're designed, they're built that way. But what people are doing, they're buying these damn golf carts because they go camping and things. They take it with them, and they just drive it around the neighborhood between houses and stuff like that. And the thing is, they're like the Canada geese. They want to drive in the middle of the road and usually not yield to other people. And it's like, it's like you're not even road legal. So it just anyway.
How fast? Honestly, I don't know this. How fast can a golf cart go?
I think it depends on the golf cart, how it's made. Some of them can really truck really, really fast. Your standard golf cart, you're like your golf carts. I don't know. It's hard for me to estimate 10, 15 miles an hour. I mean, it's not fast. You wouldn't want it on the street. So we got a lot of hole-in-one references to me. Yes, I know Nocatee, Florida. It's down near St. Augustine. It's between Jacksonville and St. Augustine. So it's one of those really, really. Oh, come on, Lisa. I'll give you the keys. I just damn it. Come on. Don't make me feel bad.
I think Lisa's referring to a potential menage a trois, saying she'll walk away from that.
Well, I'm talking about golf, but okay. See where my brain goes right back to the sport. So, but see, this is what I want to do with the missus. We have a course downtown near one of the places I work. Patawabi plays disc golf for now, and that's kind of cool. It's like basically like I call it frisbee, and I don't mean apologies if it's an insult, but it's like you're throwing a frisbee at a raised target. So it's really, really so. No, look, that's for entertainment value. Okay, JT, stop. So, yes.
JT used a term I've not heard before. Non-freedom units.
I got to get there. I got to get down there. So, yes. I think Gabe knows about all the gated communities down where he is. So, Buddy said they used to have the golf carts. They started putting the perimeter brakes on the shopping cart. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Down here, like all of our shopping centers now have the locks on the wheels of the golf carts. So,
not freedom units.
I agree with that. So, I want to freedom to find a plumbing device in my boat truck. I'm surprised my one brother-in-law doesn't. His plumbing trucks haven't been, and golf carts have been known to tip over. Like the people that have driven them. So. With golf carts over the place, they don't come through the residential neighborhood like where we are very often. They don't. So, and Balzette said 10 to 15 normal. Some can go up to 20.
Oh, okay.
Wait, golf carts, golf clubs, and Canadian geese. Yes,
that's a bad combination.
It is so. Oh gosh, Patawabi's lived in golf communities where all the tenants have golf carts. They even have little garages for them.
Oh no.
And I agree. I hate people telling me how to decorate. I hate people telling me when I have to mow my damn yard. I got a next door neighbor that mows it every friggin' week. The other day before the storm came, his yard was fine, but I started mowing. He started mowing. He mowed his yard because he couldn't insist. Because I know it drives him insane that I don't mow my yard as much as him. he gets out there, weeds, trims the headlines, which is okay with it. But he's got his kid out there picking up blades of grass off the grass.
So he's a passive aggressive hinter. He likes to hint.
I mean, I understand trimming the walkways, but he's got the kid out there and he picking up blades of grass, putting in bags.
Oh God!
I'm like, come on, dude. The only reason I have grass is because I've actually re-sodded it by having cut grass to go back in the yard. Because we used to have just nothing but dirt all the time. So anyway,
I agree with you.
And now this, you can really jack them up there. Depends on how much you want to put it into. If you replace the motor, you can definitely do that. So.
Wow.
I want to paint a Victorian neon green and teal, darn it. There you go. Go for it. Pat wanted to be talking about the disc golf.
Oh, by the way, Brogu's got to say goodnight.
Oh, okay, bro. Let me. Okay, just have away from that. Sorry. Good night, Brogu.
Nighty-o, Brogues.
Take care. Take care.
Great to have you here. Thank you. Great commentary.
Absolutely.
Hilarious stuff. Thank you. You've helped make
Brogu,
my day better.
do you want to ask Hungry one more question before you go, Brogu?
No, let Brogues go to bed. Let
No, I
Brogues
know,
go to
but
bed.
if Brogu have one more question,
Okay.
just let me know if it pops up though.
Mm.
I don't want to be talking about disc golf. I would like to get in it because they have different weights and sizes. It's like the your driver, your irons, your putters, that type of stuff. So yeah. So I agree. That's something I've talked to the missus about. It looks fun, so it was kind of cool. Dave loves the state. It was so boring when he moved out to Denver for a while. Yeah, Denver. Oh my God, what a trap! That place, dude.
Why do you say that?
I'm coming back to that. Let me get caught up on the chat because I think we got. I just because. Well, I'll tell you the whole context. Let's see. Fast and Furious treatment on the golf course, buddy. Let's see. Florida's barely grass. Yeah, I got weeds anyway. Buddy's got the kid out there picking up grass in the heat. I'm like, damn, it's just on green on green. And this has been my philosophy, like Bowsette says here. It's a natural fertilizer. My yard, when the kids were young and we play out there, we dug it up. It was dirt. Mrs. like, damn, we have no grass. And granted, most of ours are weeds, but it's green. Yeah. But it's filled in as we stop running on it and all this stuff, and now mowing, and I just have it go back into the soil, So yeah, Phantom had to deal with a Canadian grease driving their apart. Stop. Wow, they're mean bastards, Yeah, but I believe they may be protected, so you got to be careful. But that's so damn ridiculous because it's just they're jackasses. Some places actually have to hire people with dogs. These dogs sometimes push them off. Yeah, the dogs are used, and they'll find a way. Somehow they train them and to get them away from buildings, entrances, and stuff like that. So,
I'll be honest. I'm not going to say anything bad, but I am not a fan of Canadian geese. I'm not.
Yeah, Wes Cagle, that's the hypocrisy of all of it. We actually had a city inspector come by telling us that we had debris up by our house. We're like, well, do you want us to? Mrs. said we didn't want to put it by the street and make the street look ugly for a week. So she said, I will do that. It'll sit out the street for a week. So I know. So yeah, they backhanded versus bite. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. You got to be careful with them too. So mulching versus bagging. Oh yeah, wow. We got a topic into Lisa right now.
Mulching wow.
Yes. So. Exactly, but the St. Augustine grass down in Florida. Let's see. I will come back. Padawan Bay's always had a southern fantasy. I want to get a fan boat chasing the Everglades. We don't have this on the West Coast. We actually had a fan boat out in the front of our neighborhood during Hurricane Irma years ago because it was so flooded. The river came up so much. So chicken cobras. Yeah, it is an anti-goose dog. It works. So I love Wes Cagle. Guys, if y'all go back on our chat, look at our travel streams with me and the missus, the 16-day tour out to Yellowstone. I wish we could have stayed in Wyoming for days. I love Nana's Bakery and Bowling in Wyoming. I wish we could have stayed, but we just didn't have time, and we had to get back. It was so much thing. So. It's just I love the beauty of Wyoming and even Colorado, most of Colorado. All right, well, let me go back to. Let me see. I'm going to start that chat to see where I picked. All right, everybody gangsta till the geese roll up. Yeah, they come out. They ain't afraid of anybody. All right, so this one, Dave. This is why I love my state. Florida was so boring when I moved out to Denver for. Back in the mid-'90s, the NFL expanded. They expanded two teams to Carolina and Jacksonville in Florida. Well, a lot of people picked on the city of Jacksonville and stuff and thought that they did not deserve an NFL team and all that kind of stuff, Well, the second year in existence, Jacksonville decides they got hot. They made the playoffs. They go on the road, one of the greatest upsets of all time. They upset the Buffalo Bills up there in the winter. And, so they had to go to Denver. Well, Woody Page, the columnist up there in Denver, decides to run his mouth, calls them the Jaguads, and picked on the city of Jacksonville, just really demeaning, defamed the city and everything. He picked on typical, as you say, they don't like the people below the Mason-Dixon line, so they got personal with it. Well, when the Jaguars beat them and upset them in Denver, there's hell to pay. So last year on that trip, enjoyed Wyoming, loved it, enjoyed Yellowstone, enjoyed the mountains, the Tetons, just enjoyed all that stuff, enjoyed coming through Wyoming, and actually enjoyed Colorado when it was daylight and the parts that I could see until it got all dark. And then we came into Denver at night. Oh my God, flooded roads. The drainage was shitty. It just was really just not good to be in. Well, we ended up going out to Golden, Colorado, to find a place, the Rocky Mountain Quilt Museum for the missus and stuff. So we did that. Well, then we ended up driving. Oh, JT's got to head out. Take care, JT, take care.
Nadio, JT.
Yeah. Thank you for Don't. So he said not to let us off easy, but we just. But then we woke up the next morning. Oh my God, I hated the roads out in Denver. It was like. It was like every friggin' lane on the interstate looked like a friggin' toll road. There's no way to avoid it. Fortunately, they said we're not charging tolls. I don't understand how to get it, but it was like, and it was dirty. The city just looked dirty. I saw the football stadium, but it was like it all looked dirty, and it was just like, and I'm sitting there, Woody Page, you're an idiot. You passed our city. At least we could move. There was concrete everywhere. It was just one of the most chaotic, confused, dirty cities I've ever been in, and I love Colorado. I'd like to visit again. I love Wyoming and to visit, but no, it's that. Yeah. So Denver's really gone to hell even 10 to 15 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. So all right. So JT's headed to bed. Oh yeah, they still remember that game out there. Yeah. Pissed him off. Horseface Elway, Mr. Who hated Tim Tebow because he was afraid Tebow would actually do something and replace him in his legacy. Sorry. So they bring in Horseface Manning that bought a championship. He was Frankenstein, but never mind. He could barely throw a ball his last year. Anyway, sorry. You can tell I don't have any love for Peyton Manning, do you? Did we lose Hungry? Okay.
No, you didn't lose me.
I thought all she percent. Yeah, I sing "Damn Rocky Top." It's a friggin' addictive song, but it's like screw. Anyway, that's the football talk. Come for some of that starting next Wednesday night. Yay, and find out who my special guest host will be as we do that. And folks, I hope you give our football show a shot this year. And because it's a different format, looking to do something different a little bit with it. Yeah, it'll have football talk. Yeah, but it'll be stats. But we try to have fun. So and all that. Oh wow. So hold on. Patawannabe says that one storm in '95 flooded many of the back roads and streams that run through the neighborhoods, grabbed our Marlboro Points program, inflatable canoes, and went boating down the streets. Yes, we've done that sometimes around town. And so, yep, so exactly. Well, it's like in most cities, is it one of the biggest debates about, and we've talked about this. I've had Culture Casino on, I've had other people. We talk about the business side of sports and stuff. There is there really economic impact in communities? That's the biggest thing. Oh, well, it'll bring all this money. Well, who does it really benefit? How do you measure the economic impact? There's a question. That's the thing is, sports can lead into a lot more areas, not just what's on the field. College football now, and I'll tell you, we'll talk about this a little bit next week, is that I'm sitting here studying up, reading things, hungry. What's making me sad is it's losing the tradition of college sports.
Okay.
Because what usually would happen is you'd have a freshman come in, they'd stay with one school 4 years. Okay. Sometimes they might go to another school if things don't work out. But generally, a player would come in, they'd stay there, right?
Mm.
It's like the NFL now with the transfer portal and these name licensing agreements and stuff where they can make money. They go to the school with the best offer. They go where, and it used to also, you could not just transfer. You may get one over a 4-year time, but now they can just, it's almost unrestricted free agent. And it's truly hurting the tradition of the game.
Mm.
It's becoming more mercenary wise. And you better be able to, that's one thing that bothers me with the trend of college sports. So, yeah. Buddy said his dad had pictures from the field at my house before the late 80s. I tell you what, I miss the old days of baseball where they had the friggin' or football. I love the football where they had the baseball infield. You'd have grass football field, and then you'd have dirt. I love that. I really like there. So thank you, Fallout Dave. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Tebow did a lot of stuff in his 1 year. Yeah, like the one damn game, the stupid offense coordinator let him only throw 2 passes, and the one was a 50-plus yard freaking touchdown pass. You know, the Pittsburgh playoff game when he hit the damn slant and then touchdown on the first play of the game of overtime, which won the game. I mean, the kid did what he could do, but he never got a chance. And now, back then, God bless it, you got to take a friggin' snap under center. Double spooning is what somebody told me the other day, with the quarterback taking the snap under center with his hands under the center's crotch. Instead of the shotgun, if they let Tebow run the shotgun like all these damn NFL formations nowadays, all this read option shit that's now in NFL, when back then, you got to be an NFL quarterback. You got to take a snap from under center. Bullshit. He was, yeah, I agree. And I've said that for many years. That's why Elway traded him, because he saw a threat to his legacy. If the kid had time to develop and got good and got consistent, that kid had such a personality, and in that market would have buried Elway. But, my wife looks at me and says, he's not as upset about it as you are. And he's right. His faith's in God, and he's doing what he's doing. He's got a nice life still, but still. It was so much fun to watch. Hungry, he's a kid that you would have loved to watch to play, even if you didn't know the game. It just was a lot of fun to watch him. So it's funny that the Jaguars logo is basically the same as the one for the baseball team. Yeah, I tell you what, actually, the original Jaguars logo used to be so much like the Jaguar Motor Company with the full body Jaguar. They
Really?
actually got sued for copyright infringement early on and changed to Jaguar. Yep.
Oh, that's bullpucky. That's bullpucky, and that's still a PG-13 term. No. That copyright thing is no. The jaguar is an animal that actually used to even live in the United States, not just Central America, not just South America. That animal used to live everywhere. So no, suing someone for that.
Well, it's something we'll have to do. I mean, maybe we'll have to bring it up one stream too. So Dave said, the team's still stuck, but Tebow found a way to win. Went almost all home games when he played. He gave him some damn excitement, But anyway, that's another thing. Yeah, he's still alive. He's back down here in Florida doing a lot of his mission work and other stuff too and stuff. So
there honestly are a lot of people. I'm not sucking up. I'm just saying that Florida does have a lot to offer, because there are people who have lived in Wisconsin. There are people who have lived in New York. There are people who have lived in other areas of the United States, and they have moved to Florida. Okay, so clearly you got something going on there that matters.
Well, see, like Lisa says, that college sports was amateur, and that's the thing is, but the NCAA started losing a lot of this stuff. They were kind of forced into having to adjust, but yeah, the rules were really tight on them, and now they've changed it where you can get deals with other sponsors. The rules are like quicksand. because culture and I talked about a little bit, it's hard to define some of these rules on the name, image, likeness, and stuff. And really, the thing that really is the worst is the fact that they don't restrict them from transferring repeatedly. And that's another part of it too. And Dave, dude, keep that stuff. Because Dave, what did you think? Did you think it would look too much like the motor car company? Because it really was interesting. That's stuff that you try to make sure you kept and stuff. And Lisa said, "Wow, this is how." I'll see. It's chat jumped on me. All right, Bowsette, got to run. Okay, thank you, Bowsette, for hanging out. Thank you for being here so long. Lisa
Thank you,
said
Bowsette.
when she was 16, she had to use $1,500 for winning a tournament in order to maintain an amateur status. That's how the Olympics were and all. You did not. I mean, it was like there was no grace. There was no like minimum or anything like that, to be able to do it. I mean, you win one time, it's happened to be a lump sum prize. And it's like, but then it affects all your eligibility and from then going forward. It's like when you lose that amateur status, you lost it. So, Peter Wannabe said, Pumas, mountain lions, cougars, panthers, and jaguars are basically the same animal, just renamed for the region they're in.
Right on.
I'm not sure. I have to look at them better, but
there's a variation. There's variation.
But still, there's difference between cougars and jaguars. Jaguars have that print on them, whereas the cougars don't necessarily know. But I can't look it up. So, Dave said he didn't think that there was a copyright. That they did not think, So. But I will tell you too, it's like the biggest problem that I've had with trying to get ready for this Fortnite with this football stuff. Quinshon Judkins was a hell of a running back for Ole Miss, and I'm like thinking, why is he left Ole Miss? Where's he at now this year? I mean, he had a big year his freshman year and then did good last year. He's at friggin' Ohio State. Like, what the hell? I just like you left an up-and-coming program to go to another. Just too much movement, and that ruins the tradition of what it has been like too. And yes, yes, exactly. And I tell you what, our deer are not the same. Although we had some in our campsite a while back, was really beautiful though. But those deer in Colorado. Actually, one of our family members actually hit a deer up there in South Dakota. It was like, fortunately, they didn't do too much damage. They were able to secure it to be able to keep driving. But, I tried to be off the road by dark as much as I could, although it didn't always happen. Some of our drives went way too late. But at least we had one night where the missus talked her way into getting a place to seat us, even though they were short-staffed and all. It was the only restaurant that was open. There was a pizza place or a Subway. We're like, we don't want that. We've been traveling way too hard, too long. Of course, that was a great one with Walls, Sumter, South Dakota. I think basically we did the bison, the artistic bison on the downtown street, and we walked and Mrs. and I walked, and then I remember because Lisa was in the chat and we were talking Dairy Queen and we got all that stuff. So go back and look at those streams, folks. Those travel streams up there on that. That was a nice thing, and maybe some of those live streams that they're public. Yep, money and greed, and all right. Oh, you guys. So, all right. Let's see. West K, y'all have deer in New Jersey? Oh, you have to treat the landscaping shepherd to eat them. Oh man, I'm surprised there are any deer up there. But maybe your whole state's not like what we see on TV, which is concrete and everything, asphalt and everything. But it could be like Australia, Hungary's place. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got deer here too. They're just not the same kind. But it's all fine. Wildlife is okay as long as it's not venomous and it's not going to kill you if you roll over and it bites you. That's okay.
Exactly. And team, that's another thing that has been tarnished with the pro aspect is the Olympics. I mean, it was always something when you had your college players go, and it was like, truly amateur sports. Now it's all the professionals get to go and all. Which I do think is funny because, now that they've opened it up, you notice the U.S. doesn't always win basketball so easily. There are actually some countries that can actually stand up to them.
Oh yeah.
It's made it interesting in some ways, but you scruffy looking scrub eater. Yeah, we got a shirt with we had it made and where the missus wears it. Called me a scruffy nerf herder, from Star Wars. So
yeah, Nerf. Yeah, I mean, there are some great lines from the original Star Wars stuff. There really are, and it's just like great moments in sports from years gone by.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever see the documentary about the Rumble in the Jungle?
No, I haven't. I've heard about it.
Oh God.
Yeah. Go ahead and rant about that a little bit. I got to get my phone charged. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to rant about it, but I'm going to commend it. I'm going to commend it. So there was a documentary about Muhammad Ali making his comeback against George Foreman, and it was going to be a big event, and it was a big event. I mean, they got James Brown to play there musically, okay, and it was taking place in Africa, and which is why, okay, I didn't come up with the name, not my problem. They called it the Rumble in the Jungle. Maybe that's a little bit problematic by today's standards, but that's what it was called back in the 70s. And you have in this documentary, you get to see Muhammad Ali being his funniest self, being his amazing self. And you get to see George Foreman. Look, I didn't care who won. I didn't care who won. I just cared about these two men having a chance to go at it together. And it is just an amazing documentary. And it inspires you to enjoy the true spirit of athleticism. Because when that fight happened, and I saw it live when I was a kid in the 70s, it was very surprising. There were tactics that Muhammad Ali used that made it very clear that he was using his little gray cells, as Hercule Poirot would say in an Agatha Christie novel. He was using the little gray cells to the best of his ability. And that is why Mr. Ali did, previously known as Cassius Clay, did so well. And but the story behind the fight is what is so fascinating. And it's one of the earliest times we see Don King, the promoter, being Don King.
God.
You back, Dadman?
Yeah, I'm back. Damn, Don King. Jeez. Only in America. Yeah, he loved America, though.
Yeah, I know.
Loved America, but hey, just that hair straight up.
I mean, honestly, I think you would find the documentary fascinating.
Oh, probably so. Yeah, probably so. Yeah,
and they made it. It was so good. This is how pathetic Hollywood is right now. They made a documentary about the documentary.
No, why not?
That's just sad. That is just sad. But when you have an event that is so big that James Brown flies to Africa to be a live performer, that's saying something. And Cassius Clay, the original name.
Hey, no, James Brown does it all the time. He did it in 1984. I live in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I know.
Yeah, he was there when poor guy lost his life. Rocky Balboa's friend.
I know, but I got no problem with Ali.
Damn, are you so anti-American? You're so anti-American. You didn't take a moment of silence for our brother Rocky Balboa's friend.
Oh, look,
Apollo Creed. I'm sorry.
Because of my family background, I
No, no,
understood where Ollie was coming
no,
from. I
no,
did.
no, no. I'm messing with you about the Rocky movie, Hungry.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what I'm doing. I'm moving. You didn't take the moment of silence for Apollo Creed. We lost a
No.
great warrior.
You know why? Because the real Apollo Creed would not ask anyone to take a moment of silence. The
Okay.
character of Apollo Creed, yes,
Yeah.
in the first Rocky movie, he is the opponent. He's not a villain. He is the
Right.
opponent, but he is still a noble character. Apollo Creed is a great character,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually really love the character of Apollo Creed. Does that mean I don't want Rocky to win? No, it does not. But does that mean I want to see Apollo Creed looked upon in a bad light? No, no, I don't.
Well,
Beautifully written film. The subsequent films are better than they are made out to be. Look, I even like Dolph Lundgren. Okay, I even like Dolph Lundgren in Rocky 4, and
living
Mr.
with a
T in Rocky 3.
hernia. My, such aggravation. Living with a hernia. Gotta
Yeah,
get an operation.
right
Love
on,
Weird
Tina.
Al.
Right
Love Weird
on.
Al. So, and that's interesting. Stallone stole that story from Webner Ali fight.
Mm.
But hey, all right. But yeah, I just it's funny how that movie grew on me. Even something like Rocky Four, because my mom's like, "We're watching that today," and I'm like, "I got the remote, Mom. You got to watch it with me." So,
Did you see Rocky 3 though, which is the first time America really got to see Mr. T?
no, I only heard about it.
Holy crap! Oh, that's one of Mark's favorite films. One of Nick Weiser's favorite
No,
films. I mean, honestly, Mr. T, dude, I know, he is a gentleman, and
and
he is a dude. He is a
hey,
massively respectful man, but he is terrifying in that movie.
hey,
Mr. T is terrifying in that movie. You do not want to mess with Mr. T in that movie. Oh my God, it's honestly, Rocky 3 just for the villain. And Mr. T is pretty much a villain in the movie. It is just savage to behold. Savage. And I give the guy credit. Not a professionally trained actor, but man, he sells it. He plays everything that he's not in real life. That he's not. And the guy used to be a bouncer, right? He used to be a bouncer.
yeah,
That's how he got discovered. And it's just amazing that he could play such a rotten person in the
yeah,
movie. And this is something about people who play villains. They're generally the nicest people on earth. So like Christopher Lee plays a lot of villains. He's most known for Dracula. He's not most known for playing Saruman in the Lord of the Rings movies. He played
mhm,
Dracula. He played the Frankenstein monster. He got typecast as a villain because he was so good at it. You look at Vincent Price, who also was in Michael Jackson's Thriller. Nicest guy in the world. Actually had a scholarship program for fine artists in Southern California. But, Vincent Price scared the crap out of people in the 1950s and 1960s. They are the nicest people in the world. Vincent Price is nice, but Mr. T is an incredible humanitarian. Incredible humanitarian. And so when he says, "I pity the fool," you know what? I stand up and take notice.
mhm.
I do. And I just love it that he got his start and he became, I'll be, look, I only started watching the A-Team because he was in it. I did like a lot of the other actors in the A-Team. I love George Papard. Don't get me wrong. But I only started watching the A-Team because of Mr. T. And I was glad I did. Yes,
Oh,
Alan Rickman, Wes Cagle. Alan Rickman,
yes,
great
exactly.
villain.
I
Great
think we
villain.
just jumped another stream topic for some villains. Alan Rickman. He was so good at being bad guys. It's like that's all I thought he did was bad guy characters.
Oh no, he played nice guys. He did play nice guys. He was in one of my favorite romantic. This is a weird movie. I don't know how to qualify it. Technically, it is a romantic ghost movie, technically, and it's called Truly, Madly, Deeply. Tina might have seen it. And he plays the ghost of the husband of a woman who dearly misses her husband, and she's not moving on. She is not moving on at all. And he's just realizing, no, honey, you got to move on. I'm not coming back. And so he brings in ghost friends to try to get her to move on. But she loves him truly, madly, and deeply. But she's got to love a new man, a living man, in a truly, madly, and deeply manner. And it is a gorgeous movie. And Alan Rickman totally, no offense to the actress, but he carries that movie. He totally carries that movie.
Mm-hmm. I it's so bad that you think somebody's a bad guy, and some people are so good at being bad that they get hated for stuff, because personal. Like I told you, like what I think with Vincent Price, he freaks me out to this day.
I know, but he was a sweet dude. Man,
I can't believe that with those eyes and that voice and that weird mustache. It's just, but that was impressions from being a kid at that point when he was,
Oh, I understand that. You probably even haven't seen the scariest Vincent Price movies. And I have. Trust me, you've not seen them. You have not seen Theater of Blood, have you?
Nope.
And you do not want to. Okay, you do not want to see that. You do not want to see a film, okay, called Witchfinder General. You do not want to watch that movie. And there wasn't even any real gore in these movies, but the intellect behind how they were made is what made them so scary. But Vincent Price was an incredible sweetie doll. He was just beautiful. And he actually was a gourmet cook on top of being an arts aficionado. He started and helped maintain the careers of many good painters, not asswank painters, but good painters. And he was just a delightful person. So was Christopher Lee. Same with Peter Cushing. Same with Boris Karloff, who was not the first person to play the Frankenstein monster, but the second. But he's the first famous person. What the hell's going on in your background noise?
It's a helicopter, dude.
Okay, all right.
Base location. I got military operations and stuff. And JPRPH1 is here. Hell to you. Passing through to leave a like. And he's also guessing Pennsylvania is the answer. So, hey, how about that? Wes Cagle says,
oh, yes, Dwight Schultz. I love Dwight Schultz. Loved him. Oh, my God. I love him. Primarily in A-Team, but yes, I did like him in TNG very much.
Yeah.
Well, Putin's cat, yeah, he threw a tool at a guy in 10 Commandments, but maybe that guy was ruining everything going on in the set at the time. Well, we don't know what actually happened. I mean, maybe he was causing people to like go 16 hours over because the bastard was just not doing his job. We don't know.
Oh, gosh. All right, you guys are great. So, by the way, look at Wes Cagle. He said the answer is New Jersey. It's always New Jersey.
I hear you.
We haven't even started or talked about that game tonight. Isn't that funny?
It is funny.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. He was in. Peter Venkman's asking. He was in that.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes. I mean, Vincent Price's career goes before he was a villain. I mean, he actually started out very much like Christopher Lee as a song and dance man. Vincent Price, in his original roles, started out as the nice guy that the lead female character should have chosen, but she went for the bad boy instead. And this goes back to the 1940s. And but the reason he was never ever given the nice guy role, the guy who wins at the end, was because he's incredibly tall and he had what was considered a sinister face. And so when he got typecast as a villain, that was it. That was just it. That was his career for the rest of it. And it's unfortunate because he could have been a great nice guy. But when you're looking at someone who's like a foot taller than you and I, nobody's going to accept that guy as a nice guy. He's menacing.
Well, it's kind of like accepting damn Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher, you know? Like damn midget guy. It's like the elves come in to, I'm gonna beat you up, man. You know, it's like, shut up, dude. Pissant.
That's great.
Yeah, it's like, geez. 2 days ago, Tina watched Vincent Price's movie, The Monster Club.
Oh, yeah, he's great in that, Tina. Well done. I'm glad you watched that. Wonderful movie. Love that movie.
You know, there are some really post out Sharpie Richard agrees both teams get a bonus. I tell you what, some of the people I've gotten to see in live, we had a dinner theater here. It's still around, but it's gotten too expensive now. But you know, everything's too expensive. But growing up with my parents, we go. We saw Forrest Tucker from F Troop. We saw Frank Gorshin actually.
Oh, Frank Gorshin. Yeah, love him.
And my parents, they happened to get like front row seat, and it was like, wow. It was like, you know, looking back now, the exposure to get to see some of these people in actual real life is actually an even better thing, you know, that you don't always get. So, and Thriller, it's a price. Yes, and Thriller.
Yeah, well, that was a great voiceover. And I think about Frank Gorshin is he was actually incredibly popular before he was the Riddler on the 1960s Batman show. And he was in one of my favorite goofy ass sci-fi monster comedies, which actually is the basis for Mars Attacks, which we went over. We discussed that. We had this week. Right. And so he was in Invasion.
Yeah, he was in that. No, we need to do that. We need to have another Mars Attack stream and just the whole damn time.
Right on. But Frank Gorshin was in Invasion of the Saucermen, which actually has the basis for the aliens in Mars Attacks, and a lot of the reason Mars Attacks is the way it was. And ladies and gentlemen, Dadman and I, we love that movie. We unabashedly love that movie. We love Mars Attacks.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean, it's honest. I only like 5 Tim Burton movies, and that is pretty much nearly the top of my list. But Frank Gorshin was hilarious in the 1950s Invasion of the Saucermen. Absolutely hilarious. So restrained. And he also was a great impersonator. Before everybody started doing impersonations, he was a great impersonator. And he's just, oh man, I adore Frank Gorshin. God rest his soul.
Yeah, he definitely was good to watch and really cool, good in person. So, yeah. All right, let's see. I'm actually deciding to see if I can find some news headlines.
Good.
So, and just click the Mars Attacks. Yes, Lisa joined us for that one.
Yes.
Yes.
And Lisa Marie, I mean, I know a lot of people make fun of Lisa Marie, and she's the actress who was married to Tim Burton. She's the one with the big beehive hairdo who was in disguise as the female alien, right? In that certain scene.
I can think it was Lisa Marie Presley, you know? I
know that's different.
Lisa. I know, and who knew you kept talking to Lisa Marie, and I'm like, what the hell? That doesn't look like Lisa Marie Presley.
No, Lisa Marie Presley is also great, but no, that's not
look
Lisa
what
Marie.
Phantom said. Frank Gorshin was the first to realize that Batman 66 was really a spotlight for the villains.
Well said, Fanty. Well said. That is an honor to Claudia that you say that, and thank you very much. But I mean, Batman, not to go off on a tangent, really not, but many people have said, and I don't disagree with them, that the glory of Batman and the success of Batman comes from the quality of the villains, of the opponents, and not even villains. Sometimes, and Fanti will back me up on this, Batman, in the comic books at least, has anti-heroes, which is separate to a villain. An anti-hero is valid. I enjoy my anti-heroes. You know, you look at half of the characters that Clint Eastwood played. They're not villains, but they're anti-heroes, and they are fantastic. And Batman is absolutely nothing without his anti-heroes and his villains. And Clayface, my God, Clayface, all three versions.
I will tell you, but I will tell you what I saw with going back and watching Batman 66, and I need to go through the whole series. I mean, Ing and I started, then we stopped, but to see Mr. Freeze was completely different than the Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. So like Mr. Freeze, like Schwarzenegger, looked like something out of Running Man '84. You know?
Yes, agreed. Agreed.
It's like that was weird. It didn't look like. I mean, because the guy in 66 looked like very academic, very smart. You know, all this, not some joke that was white and like full of ice. It just was interesting.
Honestly, it was terrible, but it was so terrible I could enjoy it, like the MST3K stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
And honestly, Riff Tracks has, in fact, 4 different riff comedy troupes have destroyed that movie, and it's funny. But I appreciate what Schwarzenegger did in terms of accidentally laughing at the character, but I like the original Mr. Freeze the best. I really do. Yeah.
So, some Batman's villains are just victims of tragedy, mostly of their own making, like man. But hey,
thank you.
All right, we're going to start to wind up. We've been going over 3 hours, Hungry. Can you believe that?
I'm glad.
And we've had like so many people in the chat. And last I saw, we were up to 27 likes. I'm like, wow, people came in, they came through. We've been a good crowd at times. I mean, you know, people come in, stay. Thank y'all for doing this. So we're going to end up tonight with everybody's favorite game because people came through and answered. Hey, we're going to start this. I'm going to try to find a third story, but hey, did this happen? And I'll give you a headline. I'll give you 3 states. Tell me which state did this happen. And this, the first one, Florida, Virginia, North Carolina. Where did this happen? Your 3 states are Florida, Virginia, and North Carolina. Are you ready, Hungry Girl? I mean, boy.
You called me Hungry Girl, you son of a bitch.
Biatch. Remember, it's Biatch tonight.
Biatch. You son of a biatch. Oh, my God. Well, Hungry Girl. Oh, God. Tina's gonna make a meal out of that one.
In North Carolina. Well, wait till you hear this story. Damn it, that's Florida, yeah. Oh, remember that Mr. Freeze and Batman 66 also hammed it up with Eli Wallach and Otto Preminger were pretty in the role. Yeah.
Right on, Fanti. Right on.
All right. Here we go with the story, folks. Make sure you vote early, vote often. Red Lobster receives rare orange lobster accidentally delivered to restaurant.
Can you repeat that, please?
Red Lobster receives rare orange lobster accidentally delivered to restaurant.
That is so messed up because, you know, lobsters generally don't change color until you cook them. So what? They delivered a lobster that was half cooked? What's going on here?
I guess lobsters can be orange, but it's a rare orange lobster accidentally delivered to restaurant.
Okay, the rarest lobster is actually the purple lobster, and that's okay. But I mean, if we're looking at an accidental delivery, look, I don't want to say Florida, so I'm not going to say Florida. I'm going to go North Carolina.
All right, you're going Carolina. Let's see what people in the chat say here, because Wes Cagle still goes with this great state of New Jersey. Tina says North Carolina. I guess Lisa's voting Florida using her normal logic.
It's probably Florida. Look, I know it's Florida, but I can't vote for Florida because I love Florida. Wes Cagle
is now saying actually North Carolina because it sounds like Kate Harris. Putin's cat says Virginia because of nuke subs. Florida, Peter Ringman. Yeah, Lisa said Florida because Dadman loves Florida. All right.
Lisa.
I love New Jersey. I'm about to say New Jersey. I love Colorado, Wyoming even more. All right. Any other guesses? Get them in. 11 people that are here watching us. All right. I'll give the answer in 3, 2, 1. All right. North Carolina Red Lobster receives rare orange lobster accidentally delivered to restaurant. Last week, a different orange lobster was mistakenly delivered to a Red Lobster in Colorado. So now the story goes: an orange lobster is now safe in an aquarium when it is accidentally delivered to a Red Lobster in Asheville, North Carolina. The restaurant staff were familiar with different colored rare lobsters and immediately recognized the shellfish stood out from the bunch. They said when you get a whole entire aquarium that has lobsters in it and they look like little rocks in it, then you see one speck that's just sticking out. It looks like a little gold nugget. When you picked him up, he looked like he was pretty much cooked. Like you said, after he had been cooked and put back in the tank. Well, the management team said. So you're right. That's what it said. It sounded like it looked like he was cooking. You know, he looked like he was cooked. Darn it! Who lives in North Carolina? Well, it's funny. It said in Asheville, which is on the mountainous side of North Carolina, not even the coast. I'm the one that loves New Jersey. Exactly. Yeah, no one found it was tasty. They put him to a new home to protect him. That's like,
oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but what do you think? You actually got that right in that way.
I was channeling Lisa. So, yeah, I got it right. Trust me, I'm going to get the next 3 wrong. No problem. Let's move on to the next one so I can fail.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm
just fondly remembering a woman I knew from North Carolina. Sorry. So part of the reason I voted.
All right. Okay. Let's go here. I'm going to go with 3 more states here. Let's see. See, of course, folks, I do this and I type stuff in because Lisa has psychoanalyzed me to where I cannot even do my own game anymore. So I've got to, let's see, type it all in because voice inflection too. All right. Did this next one happen in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or New York?
Oh, dear.
Yeah. How do you say it? It had Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or New York in this case. So the New Jerseys are already coming out.
Tina.
New Jersey psychoanalyze. What do you do? It's like I'm my head on my own damn game. All right, are you ready for the headline?
I'm ready.
Shock. Game machine displays living, quote, prize, end quote, along with stuffed animals for kids.
What?
Shock. Game machine, quote, displays living, quote, prize along with stuffed animals for kids. Did this happen in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York?
A living prize. Okay.
Quote,
all right.
Quote, prize, end quote. Yep.
Okay. It's dumb enough to be in New Jersey, but Pennsylvania pisses me off, so I'm going to go Pennsylvania.
All right. Oh, screw you, Fox News. Well, we're only going to be able to get the headline out of this one, though.
Oh no!
But yeah, I'm not signing up for their crap. You know,
people are voting for Pennsylvania too.
Yeah, I have to look. We'll have to find another story somewhere.
Screw you, Pennsylvania.
No, screw you, Fox News. You know, just let me your damn shit news anyway. All right, sorry about that. Let's see, we got New Jersey. Pennsylvania, said Lisa. That's New Jersey's twisted figures. Yeah.
Ow.
New Jersey cause of the mob. Pennsylvania. Yeah. New Jersey, because New Jersey Shore gives away all kinds of things. All right. Well, shall we give the answer here? So let's see if there are any other answers. We got this one here. Now it's only going to be the headline. I'm sorry, folks, but shock. Pennsylvania game machine displays voting prize along with stuffed animals for kids.
The spirit of Lisa is within me.
There you go. Yeah, this pisses me off with this crap. You know, you don't need my email for me to read a friggin' news story. I look at your damn ads already, so. Yeah, it almost looks like a cat in there or something or it looks like a squirrel actually.
That's right, Lisa. I'm jumping up and down too. That's right.
Yay! Well, I'm gonna have to say, let's see, Pennsylvania. And, if I could spell. Jeez, I can't spell. Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay. 11 hours ago. Groundhog spotted hiding among claw machine prizes in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
A groundhog was spotted inside a claw machine nestled between plushy stuffed animals at a mini golf course in Pennsylvania after it was removed safely. It inspired a naming contest. So, yeah, we got a groundhog. They found.
I don't mind groundhogs.
They at the Family Fun Center's mini golf course in Hollidaysburg, called wildlife officials. So, it's wow. So they captured and released groundhog unharmed.
Good.
So they're going to have a naming contest too.
Groundhogs are cute, dude. They're cute. So I'm glad it all worked out in the end.
Exactly. So, all right. So let's see. I'll do this. We'll do one more for the night, and we'll call it a stream. What a hell of a stream! It's been a long time. Yeah, groundhogs tear up golf courses and gardens. So.
Well, yeah, I mean they are very destructive, Lisa, but you have to admit they are pretty cute.
I saw Pudgy tweet out tonight. Pudgy tweet out tonight. So I thought he was live, but I didn't see him live. So this what?
I mean, Lisa, look, they're cute. The thing is, they're just dumb. They're just dumb. They don't.
We may have to do two more.
Okay, all right, no problem. I'm here for two more. I am here for two more. But groundhogs are cute, but Lisa, they're dumb, so they don't know the damage they're doing. They are not smart animals, but they are adorable. So you got the next one lined up?
Yep. I got to type it in, though, before I say anything, because there you go. Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina.
Oh, that's going to be hard for me. I'm not going to go South Carolina twice. So it's going to be a toss-up between Georgia and Florida. So what is the topic? Where do we guess from?
Well, you ready for the headline?
Yeah, please.
Well, I'm only going to it's going to be like a fill in the blank. So.
Okay.
No, I didn't help it. But you can find the story, though.
Tina.
It's out there. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Seasonings beatings from blank.
Seasonings beatings instead of seasonings greetings from blank. Okay. You know what?
Florida, Georgia, or South Carolina?
All right. Georgia women love to cook. They get very particular about their cooking. I'm going with Georgia.
All right. You're going with Georgia. Let's see where the chat goes. We got Phantom Outsider to tweet. Tina says Georgia. Florida man, Wes Cagle says. Any other votes that we got here? So shoot.
Now read the headline again.
I will. I will just give everybody a chance to get in here, though. So, South Carolina, probably a barbecue contest. Georgia, because Hungary has been correct twice. Oh, wow.
Never channel me, Lisa. We channel you.
Well, that's Lisa does that at times, so.
Don't channel me. We're going to channel you, Lisa.
Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and go with this one.
Read the headline one more time.
Seasonings beatings from blank. All right.
Yeah,
Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. Okay. All right. Let's see. Somebody else got one more answer here. Too late. Okay. Here go the answers. So, seasonings beatings from South Carolina.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, Lisa.
Cops, sibling brawl triggered by chicken beef.
Don't mess with fried chicken in the South, man. Don't do that.
A wild domestic brawl in South Carolina was touched off when one combatant was challenged as to, quote, why he didn't season the chicken that was cooking so could crust up, end quote.
Right.
Oh, I know where Georgetown is. I've heard of Georgetown. Cops say the sister was preparing chicken. No, the brother was preparing chicken when the sister and another person questioned him about the food seasoning. He replied, I know how to cook, and Grammy was going to season the chicken. In response, the cops say that his sister declared, you're not human, you're a dumb dog. What followed was a violent kitchen contempt between siblings. During the scrum, 2 victims, including a third Harper sibling, were scratched on the arms. With the brawl in the kitchen, a 26-year-old man exited the kitchen and fired a 9mm handgun into the residence.
Ceiling. No!
2 tried to make the assaultive behavior stop and force those to separate. The weapons discharge did not have the desired effect. The sister grabbed a steak knife and chased after her brother, who declared, she's going to kill me. At this point, the pair's grandmother exited her room, broom in hand, and waved at the sister until she walked away and put the knife back in the kitchen. It stopped. It does not stop. With his sister now unarmed, the brother allegedly grabbed a can of Raid and sprayed his sister in the face and neck. So she countered by seizing the bug killer and spraying him across his whole body.
Oh, my God.
I cannot believe they did not charge the guy for firing the warning shot, though. They didn't charge him. Neither did the granny with the broom. Tina said, this has been a great stream. Stomach hurting from laughing.
Thank you, Tina. I'm in the same boat.
Wes Cagle says it really sounds like New Jersey.
Yeah. What's the last one for the night, man? What's the last one for the night?
Okay. All right, folks. I gotta. Give me a second. I gotta. I'm just trying to read the article to see exactly where it happened. So, yep. Okay. I got it now. All right. We're going to go back, or it sounds like Brisbane.
Yes, and you pronounced it correctly.
Well,
Thank you.
Actually, my World War II channel, the Navy guy calls it Brisbane.
It is Brisbane.
And I mean, when he talk about some of the the World War II destroyers and stuff like that. So we are going to go. I gotta remember what I say. Let's see.
We got one more. Make it count.
I know. We're going to go spread this out. Let's see. Hey, Max Redstone. Hey, good to see you.
Hello,
Max. Good to see
Max.
you again tonight. Good to see you, too. So we're going to go to New Jersey, California, Florida with this one.
Oh God. We all know the state we want to say.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You guys and all these Brigadier General. Yes. All right. Okay. This happened New Jersey, California, Florida. Dentist charged with alleged burrito battery. Dentist charged with alleged burrito battery. Did this happen in New Jersey, California, or Florida?
Look, I think it's Florida, but I never like voting for Florida, so I'm going California.
Okay. Well, Tina says Florida. Max says Portland, Oregon. Lisa says California.
Right on, Max.
Max is in Florida, so Lisa's definitely California. All right. 12 of y'all still with us here tonight. Thank you.
I mean, burritos.
California might be full of nuts, but New Jersey's packed with psychos.
Yeah, right on. But I mean, burritos are so important to California, dude. Well, they're so important.
Pune's Cat says not Florida, so okay. So we will read the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, Phantom Outsider. California and New Jersey, we got better weapons than burritos. New Jersey from Fallout Dave. All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dentist charged with alleged burrito battery. An argument Saturday began over the doctor, a 34-year-old dentist, getting her husband Taco Bell and McDonald's for his birthday. She threw a soft taco shell at her husband, and it struck him on the right side of the face. When a patrolman responded to the couple's St. Petersburg, Florida residence,
no!
The burrito was still on the victim's face. It's unclear why the restaurant report alternately refers to the Mexican missile as a taco and a burrito, though perhaps the investigator was actually referring to a tortilla. The victim, who had been married to the bride for 5 years, said he was not injured by the Taco Bell menu item. And after being read her rights, she reportedly said, threw a burrito at the victim after he threw a bag at her. So he denied it. So
we knew it was going to be Florida, but look, sometimes we just can't vote for Florida. We just can't do it. So, oh my God, it's a funny story, though. It's a funny story. Assault by burrito. Oh, this is terrible.
Yes, I think it's funny.
Tina. Oh God. All right. You want to read some of the chat and we close up now?
Yeah, we will. We will do that. So, all right. Here we go with that. So, folks, we're bringing it back. Fireball in the running trash. So, well, we got a way to start it. We got a dragon. So, yeah. They need cots for everything these days. So, all right. So, let's go. Everybody here. We still got 9 people here. Thank y'all, everybody that's been here tonight. We appreciate it. Phantom Outsider, those said, surprises Florida, and that's so you can get in trouble for burrito salt. Yep. You ought to see. There's one story we did a long time ago where a Taco Bell employer whose name was Booze actually drove into the Taco Bell order board in the electronic thing. The thing is, she worked at that Taco Bell too.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, let me just go ahead and say goodnight tonight. We got 10 here. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all. We've almost gone 3.5 hours, dude.
I know.
I mean, I just ready to stop an hour ago, but hey, we just kept going. So I'm going to have a snack, talk to you a bit offline. Folks, thank y'all for being here tonight. Remember, my streams really go at a moment's notice. And as you know, I feel at times we'll see what happens with things as they go. But make plans to join me Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for our second year anniversary stream. And also next Wednesday, on Monday night, we'll reveal who my future co-host is with our football streams on Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. And I hope you give that a try. It should be interesting. Different format this year. So we'll have some fun with that. I don't know if I got a mod that's still around. I think all my mods went to bed. I outlasted everybody again. Damn it. And I'm not home to do it from my own computer. So that's the thing. But do remember, folks, the Mrs. Live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Make sure you join her. She may do a surprise build. So, Tina's around. Tina, if you're able to get the Mrs. channel link for me, put it in the chat. I'd appreciate it because I know you're a new mod, but if you're able to do it, thank you, Wes Cagle. Yeah. So I'm not going to put that one up, Max. That one could be read way, way, way too wrong. But make sure you join the Mrs. tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. Go support her. Bring friends. Get her to 500 subscribers. She's also monetized on Ko-fi, not on YouTube, but you can. Ko-fi, she keeps more of the money. It's the same way you can support her like you do other content creators through YouTube or Twitch by subscribing or joining their channels. So I have to do that sometime, Max, but I'll have to. Let's see. We'll have to do that. Let me do that. Actually, let me see if I can do that. There you go. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you doing it. Yay. So thank you, Tina. Of course, check the missus out right there. We appreciate you doing that. So I appreciate that very much so. So it's all good. Okay. Use it responsibly though, Max Redstone. Be on your best behavior. You got to set an example when we go PG-13. Right, Hungry?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, but it was great to see Max. We talked about Jill earlier. It was fun to hang out with Max too out in Louisiana. That was a great time. So, all right. Yeah, I agree. That's, I think, what Hungry Boy says in their writers' rooms. It had that. Oh, gosh. Well, if he does, he does. But on that note, 10 of y'all still here. Thank y'all. Make sure you hit this like button on the way out. Make sure you're still subscribed. Go say hi to the Huh?
Nobody heard what you just said. Nobody heard what you just said. You were away from the mic for a second. Nobody heard it.
Well, I don't know what the hell I said, but hey, go support the Miss in the Morning. Yes, we have PG-13. We can be responsible and nice people. So, hey, won't be the only stream tonight. Well, guys, thank y'all for so much. And thanks again for putting it out, Max and Tina. Y'all support the Miss in the Morning. Check her out, our Ko-Fi account to help support her, or her third account where you can help fund an item or donate an item to help her with this stream. And great to see you, Tina. It's great to see you, Hungry.
Right back at you, Tina. Always a great pleasure and privilege to see you here. Thank you very much.
All right, folks. Good night on that note. We made 3.5 hours. Take care. Bye, all.
Nadio.